Amazing.
Yay!
Hurrah!
Thing.
All right, cool. Let's test. Does YouTube think we're live? All right, well, YouTube says it's waiting for 4 p.m.
It does
So-
say that. It's 4
Ah.
p.m.
Well, that's now.
Oh, I see us. I can see us. I think we are indeed live. Hello.
We did it. We made it.
Yay.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Cool. Hi, world. I'm Steve Boyle. I'm the founder of Mercy for Kamala and Adventures for Harris. I'm so excited that you're all joining us. I do hope also that you have gotten the invites to, if you're an interactive voter, gotten the invites to play along at home. And for everybody should have invites to play on the Discord. I'll be monitoring the Discord as we go. That's me looking at a second computer to check the messages. And like someone said, hi, Steve. So that makes me feel like the tech's working, but you can let me know. But we're so excited you're with us. We're going to play a game today. Jasmine is going to DM. Everyone will introduce themselves in 1 second. And everyone here is going to play. And you can play too. If you have not yet donated, it's not too late. You can hop over to adventuresforharris.com and click the link to donate. That's going to enable you to donate money to the Kamala Harris campaign, to Harris Walls and the Harris Victory Fund. Just forward that receipt to team@immersiveforkamala.com, and you'll be in the game. And we'll remind you of that as we go and throw that up on the screen. But for now, I'm just going to take myself off the screen and I'm going to chuck things over to our fearless leader, Jasmine, to say hi, maybe introduce the game, and maybe we can kick it around the circle and folks can introduce themselves.
Yes, I'm so excited. Thank you for all your work, Steve. Thank you for bringing us together. I'm super excited to DM for you all today. I'm Jasmine, that Bronze Girl Bhullar, and I am blessed to be joined by such fabulous players. They're going to introduce themselves and their classes to you. I don't know if they have names yet. We're all going to find out together. Anjali, take it away.
Oh boy.
Let's do names.
What's up, guys? I'm Anjali Bhimani. I will be playing a monk whose name is apparently A. So my name is A the monk. What's up? I'm A the monk. Yeah, it's just A. Away, A. I'm the monk, yo. I've just decided that this is my character and I'm sticking to it. It's going to be the worst accent you've ever heard out of my mouth. So bad. Bad. I'm dropping it already. But oh no.
Oh no.
Aabria, you're muted.
Oh, there we go. What if I
There you go.
what if I hit unmute? That's fine.
Oh, just show how easy it is for you.
Yeah, sorry.
Brag.
If it was easy enough, I wouldn't have done it poorly. Anyway, hi, I'm Aabria Iyengar. I'm going to join Anj with just a terrible voice decision as I play the group's wizard, D.
No.
My friends call me Dee Dee. It's fine.
There we go.
What? It's like a Nicholas name. Like my legal name is D, but then everyone calls me Dee Dee, which is actually longer than my name, but I enjoy it. I find
This
it
was
quite
coined in our recent production of Blood on the Clock Tower, the Nicholas name.
fun. Yes.
And I feel like I'm just going to continue to make up nicknames for you as we go.
Perfect. I enjoy this energy. Thank you.
Delilah.
Okay, Delilah.
Drop the
I like
government name.
Let me be clear. The government name is simply the letter D, but I'm enjoying Delilah now. Yes, thank you.
And it's been like 30 years of people making up names to try to figure
100%.
out what the actual answer is.
I
Oh my
love
God.
it.
Becca, there's no. Stop. Becca.
Yeah, Becca.
How do you know that was me?
How do you change your name? I want to do this.
We gotta hear your introduction first.
Oh, I wait. Oh, is it my turn? Whose turn is it?
I don't know. I think
Sean!
it's just someone has to go.
Yeah, Sean, go for it.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say, hey there,
Sean.
Delilah, don't you something New York City?
Yeah.
So if we have A and D, I should be then like
E.
E. I should be E.
You can do
All
whatever
right.
you want.
Apparently, I'm the I'm the ranger, but really, the mayor, the old retired, the ex mayor. I think Z. Z, Mayor Z, and I think I should be kind of fumbling, and I'm not sure what we should do. Do you need help? I don't know, this kind of guy. That's what I'm thinking.
I love it.
I don't know. I don't know if I like it. Do I like it? I like it. No, I don't like it.
I like
20
it.
more years.
I don't
20
know.
more
years. I hope our mayor lives 1,000 years.
Now that he's in no position to hurt us, so that's fine.
Yeah.
He can live forever. No one cares.
I think you're up next, Bex.
Hello, I'm Bex. My pronouns are they, them. I was once a badass. Now I'm a good booty. And I am going to play the rogue. And my character's name is C. I go by CC. It is my Nicholas name. I love that. I'm stealing
Yes.
it. It's mine now. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I need to put that. There it is. Save. I'm C.
I love it.
Gorgeous. Becca, instigator number 1.
What is the voice that I will do?
I haven't decided for mine.
I am a human, but a fighter. The duality of my soul haunts me daily. You can call me Xavier. But really, that's my Nicholas name I gave myself. My parents chose to just leave me on a doorstep in a basket, and it had a letter E, and we don't know if that was the basket company. Anyway, this is me. Oh.
Xavier. is
Like
the-
Savior. Savior the
Xavier.
Savior. Okay. Got it.
Xavier the Savior.
How do you spell it like EGG?
I don't know.
Mandolin, Xavier.
Now and then I think about it, it's spelled with an
The best
X.
part
so-
is I spelled it exactly like Becca did, which means that it made perfect sense.
Oh, I do like Egg Savior.
Egg Savior.
Xavier.
Like EGG Xavier.
Yeah.
Egg Savior,
I
yeah.
support that.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh my God. I would like for our lovely audience to know that I named the character sheets for the options, like option A, option B, option C. And now this will haunt me to the end of my life.
Oh no, it will be the greatest decision you have ever made. It is so good.
Clearly, I cannot be trusted with decisions, but don't worry, chat. You can help us make decisions because while we're playing, you'll be able to vote to influence the game.
Woo.
Yes.
Tell us more,
Steve
Steve.
is going to help
Yeah.
us with this.
So here's the deal. I hope this works. So everybody who has donated and sent us their receipt has gotten a reply directly to their email with a link that is going to take you to a site that basically I can populate live polls on. Now, there is a little delay. There's a little delay always when you're streaming. So the YouTube is a little behind. So we'll just like hold a little to play and also test how the delay is. So we should do a question right now. And again, hopefully this works. I got two computers going, one with perfect internet, one with shaky internet. So we're going to see. But what's going to happen is I'm going to present and share my screen. And this is going to, in a second, when I change slides, it's going to prompt folks at home with a poll. Jasmine, can we give them a question to vote on?
Yes. How is Xavier spelled? Is it EXAVIO?
Well, I realized it's spelled with an X. If you
We
were
might
to
need
do
a
that
simpler.
name.
We might need a simpler prompt.
Just
more
call me
memorable.
Egg.
Eggs.
Fair enough.
Egg. Yeah,
Oh,
Egg.
All right.
God.
Well, how about we do
Egg-
this? How about we? Should she be called eggs, or eggs?
No, sorry, it's eggs. I prefer.
Eggs?
I
All right, we'll
prefer
say
eggs.
I know we're not leaning too heavily into the like issues like contemporary, but egg savior is relevant, is campaign relevant.
Is it?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Because of lowering price of groceries?
No.
Oh,
That too, but our reproductive
sure.
rights.
Why not? Yeah.
Reproductive rights. That's what I was thinking.
Thank you. I'm with you now. I
that's
get
good.
it. I get it.
All right.
I'm full of eggs. I should have known better.
I have a poll suggestion.
Yes, please.
is Xavier very into eating eggs, or like hates and wants to actually stop everyone from eating eggs?
Okay.
I hate.
So, all right, we're gonna do a poll. I'm clicking it right now.
Oh yeah, no, wait, it's a poll. I
Is
love it.
Xavier a vegan or
reload
the egg
that again.
devourer?
All right.
Yes.
Like,
yeah,
Xavier
on a
is
scale of
on me.
Gaston to like 9th level vegan,
Would that
what's the egg like?
Wait 1 second.
Everyone knows Gaston is being paid by Big Egg.
Big
Okay?
egg.
Everyone
Right.
knows that.
So here we go. I think the prompt is A is pro egg, 1 is pro egg, 2 is anti egg, and 3 is you just feel like clicking 3, which is also fun too. That can give us some
fun.
motivation.
3 seems to
The
be.
You
chaos
just feel like
prompt.
clicking
Respect how many
3.
people are clicking 3.
For any crazy people who are voting for option 2 or 3, I will, as ex-mayor, pardon all of the eggs. So the eggs will also.
Oh, wow.
So you mean eggs, Mayor, huh?
Oh,
Ex-mayor. Ex-mayor. Yes. Very good.
So
Look
sorry.
at that. I
about the
just put my
energy
thumb
we
on the scale, you guys. Look at the power I have as a
Whoa.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
I
Look at
love
so does
that.
this mean that Xavier is a 9th level vegan? I'm very confused.
Yes.
Excellent. My bad.
All right. So yeah, it looks like option 1 has won our first poll.
Yeah.
So I hate eating eggs.
No, you love eating it.
I love eating eggs.
You love eggs. You're an egg lover. You're a lover of eggs. You want everyone to eat eggs.
I think it said you love
You'll save
having-
them from the
having
cruelty of a
eggs.
life
That's
as a
what you-
chicken by eating all the eggs.
That's right. I cannot let them suffer this world and its cruelties. I
Yes.
am devourer of eggs.
This is what Xavier.
how many groans do I get? I just want to know if I get
As
like
many
2 or
as you
3.
want.
I
Okay.
feel like that's the effect. Like groans are effectively a cantrip. You just do that all day long.
Yes.
Because I love this yolk very much.
No!
Let's get yoked.
Yay. Completely separate from all of this, can we just take a moment to say happy Kamala's birthday?
Happy
Oh my
Kamala.
God!
Happy
Is
birthday.
it?
Yay.
You think she's gonna show up to this surprise party we threw for her?
Absolutely. I
I saw
definitely
Stevie Wonder saying happy birthday to her on stage. That was pretty good.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
same.
I mean, the best part of running for president is the birthday party they throw you, right?
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
I can only imagine.
You know it's a rager.
Man,
It's
yeah,
gotta be.
they are just throwing it back like no one's business.
All right,
Oh,
shall we
Love that.
get to the game? Shall we kick
Yes.
things off?
Yes.
All right,
yes.
Steve,
First,
That
I
wasn't
must
the game.
devour.
cowardly, get back to the game.
Farewell, Steve.
Bye, Steve.
Bye. I'll be back for more polls. I'll call
Yay.
on you anytime.
So yes, Xavier, you are pondering your eggs, surrounded by your friends and the other members of Ashford, the town you live in. It is day 3 of the Festival of Ash, the biggest festival that your town celebrates. In commemoration of a great victory over evil decades past, every single year the people in your town construct a massive effigy of the horned pilgrim, the great terror that once wandered these lands. And during the 3-day festival, this massive structure is burned, lit in a light, not just with timber and deadfall that you've collected throughout the year, but also with sacred oils and incenses and small ribbons upon which you all write your hopes, your dreams, and your regrets of the year past. As you are sitting, enjoying the 3rd day, eating smoked meats and cheeses, Xavier eating eggs. There are no more eggs at the table. You all ponder what it was that you threw into the fire on the 2nd day of the festival. What was on the slip of parchment that you cast into the bonfire?
Delilah thinks back. And I think the struggle for someone who self-conceives as a wizard is being very cerebral. So I think there's this festival in Ashforge every year. She like spins out about, like she tries to put everything that she's thought or felt into this like tiny slip of paper. And I think she's got one where it's a little slip of paper and it just looks like it's been smudged. So it just looks like vaguely gray. But if you looked really, really closely, she spent probably weeks getting ready for the festival, working on like a series of cantrips so she could write incredibly small across the slip. So she just has a laundry
The Twitter
list.
word limit was like
100%. She's got her twit longer on this like slip of
you
paper.
gotta pay for premium to get a bigger piece of parchment to write more.
I will not pay for this.
I
I'm
understand.
going to squeeze it in.
Yeah.
So Delilah's got a lot of regrets about she's been trying to figure out like a new spell that could help revitalize like the area around Ashforge. And for all of her misses and all the ways in which she didn't consider a variable and her magical experiments have gone awry, she's got it listed out. It looks like a research paper on a tiny slip, and that's what she burns in the hope that she'll get it right next time.
As you go to cast your slip into the fire, in your memories, of course, because this was yesterday, do you try to hide what is written on it from the people around you?
You know what? No. Just because. Oh, I have a weird echo.
Echo?
It's gone now.
Ego.
What have I done?
Echo?
What have I done? An ego. No, she's not going to try to hide it because anyone that could see at that scale deserves to know.
Yeah. You
If you're
cast
reading
into the
this
fire.
ribbon of regrets, you are too close.
You're too close to the wizard.
Objects in the slip are larger than they appear.
Anxiety, regret, etc.
I feel like
Mhm.
I issued a warning, a mayoral warning, and to everyone about the dangers of being too close to the fire. And whatever this that you've written it on this warning. Like destroying the warning that I've tried to
Finally,
really
a slip big enough.
Yeah.
Small children are now wandering closer to the fire beyond the safety line with the warning having been immolated.
And it's pretty sinister to have us try and look closer and closer at the tiny writing as it gets thrown into the fire.
Sneaky, smarty. I think she's a simple girl, and here's the problem. Like, I love being the muscle. I love being the bam bam pop pop guy, but I just want to be more useful, because like we got the wizards doing magic and the mayor doing ash things, and I'm only useful in a fight. I want to be useful in peacetime too. So I think my slip just says be more useful. And I'm gonna throw it in the fire and hope that the world somehow conspires around me to make me more useful.
How close do you get to throw your slip into the fire?
I think I crumple it up and throw it. Like a baseball kind of situation. Definitely not softball. I'm straight up hawking this thing overhand.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand.
First roll.
No. Okay. I have a die right here. It's 13 plus 3 is at 16.
Let's go.
Yeah. It goes soaring through the air, and it does go into the fire, but bounces off the top of your good friend Cinnamon Hornwinkle's head.
I'm sorry there, Cinnamon. My aim wasn't so great. I'm sorry.
What? But you're good at everything.
Oh, Cinnamon, that's really sweet, but I
The
don't know.
little halfling trots over to you with her very elaborate braided hairstyle that she has done just for this occasion.
That's really sweet. I don't know. I don't take compliments well. I've been
I
told.
put on my slip that I hope that you take compliments better in the future.
Wow, aggressive.
I accept that as your reality. Hey, look, it came true, kid. Right?
Wait, how old is A?
Hey, I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't really keep track of these things. I just kind of wake up and live my life. I don't know what's time, what are dates, what are calendars. I'm kind of like, middle of what I should be.
22.
Middle.
I'm a,
What's your age? Middle.
but I'll tell you, I'm 22. I'm just a tough 22.
A hard 22.
Old enough to know better.
Young enough to do it anyway.
There you go.
Cinnamon trots over to Xavier. What did you put in the fire?
Xavier? Me?
Well, cinnamon trots are why I was late to the bonfire.
Oh, wow.
I'm so glad no one could hear how hard I laughed at that.
No. Cinnamon, it's great to see you again. I'm sorry I tower so far above you. Should I kneel? Is this better if I sit on a knee so we're eye to eye?
I'm okay.
I'm very large, brawny, like the guy on the. In the future, there will be.
Yeah,
you're the brawny towel guy.
Makeup product. Yeah. I look like that.
You think we're in the
Really
past?
beautiful.
You think we're in the past? I'm a wizard.
I mean, look. Star Wars.
I don't know. Cinnamon, I'm very glad you asked.
Anything is possible.
On my note, I have written my most steadfast desire and regret and hope to find my true love. They're out there. It's just my standards are very high, you know?
Oh.
And I'm looking.
Oh, so you're like
I'm
actively
putting that out there.
searching.
I'm searching. I'm looking. It's just
Oh.
watch what I can do with my pecs.
Oh, wow.
Xavier in resplendent plaid. Unlucky in love as yet. I like
You could ask the
Unlucky in
mayor
love.
to see if they could set you up with someone. They kind of know everybody. Or sorry, ex-mayor, but retired. But you could probably just ask him. I feel like he knows everybody in the town.
This
Or
feels
probably
embarrassing.
knows somebody. Unless you want to leave Ashford, which nobody ever wants to do that. So
But do they even have eggs elsewhere?
I
I'm
don't
very-
think so.
We have the most chickens of any town.
I'm very proud of the fact that when I was mayor, we got rid of arranged marriages for everyone, and only some families have to have arranged marriages. So I just can't remember with Xavier's family whether she's going to be,
You know what? I'm gonna go with Xavier as a he/him. That's just
Okay,
what I'm
I love that.
seeing. That's just what I'm seeing.
Okay. A vibe.
I don't know. The image of my D&D Beyond really inspired me. Is the mayor standing right here? Did he hear this conversation?
the mayor hears all.
This is so awkward. I dropped my eggs.
You drop your-
You put all your eggs in one basket.
Oh no! Yeah, they were all in one basket. I dropped the basket as we're kind of like back to back, and many of them crack. Luckily, I was already on one knee, so that helped.
I don't know why I thought they were boiled. I just assumed you walked around with a
Yeah.
basket of boiled eggs. I don't know why.
I thought about it, and then I decided they were raw. We went Gaston style.
Fair. It's very
the
fair.
plan?
No
What's-
one trips like Gaston.
Yeah.
No one trips like Gaston. Yeah.
Delilah's just behind you, like, what was the plan? Just to drink that. It's fine. And then walks away.
You chew them.
Oh,
You swallow the whole egg.
Hold on. No. Now I'm coming back.
It's not even
Egg
my thing.
savior.
I didn't start this thing.
You just bite a raw egg.
You bite a raw egg. Try it. I have a few unbroken at the base of my basket. And I reach in. Oh, wow. What does Steve think?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I thought if we had different ways to eat the egg or handle the egg, it could be. Could be a goal.
oh.
You know what? I need help. Can we
I'm
get a poll of whether
terrified
or
right
not I
now.
should try to eat an egg, one of eggs?
Yes. All right. So
I don't want
we need
to.
3 choices. We need a 1 choice, a 2 choice, and a 3 choice.
1, I try to bite an egg. 2, I absolutely do not do that. 3,
And
I
3,
use
I come
magic
over and
to
steal one.
Yeah, Bex comes over
I
and
like
steals
that
an
one.
egg.
All right. So we have bite the egg, don't bite the egg, steal the egg.
Yes,
Cool.
perfect.
All right. There's a delay, so we'll give these a moment to come
No,
in.
I think the people have spoken.
I realizing that it's in percentages. I think we should be fair, give it a couple seconds, but ooh, nice, whoever did that. That's very smart. That's probably
Could be
what I should
anyone.
doing.
So useful. I don't even
mean-
know how that happened.
Magic.
I think maybe this is my new voice.
Oh, there it is.
no. Yeah, there it is.
Guys, I'm
Found
just,
it.
You just
I'm trying to
constantly
be more
change your
useful.
voice.
trying to find out what voice I should be in to be more useful. No, definitely not. Definitely not.
It does feel like consensus has formed here. I don't want to deprive the people of their duration to vote, but the early voting's been pretty substantial. I think decisive here.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, we.
The mayor
help.
says
Thank
we
you.
accept the results of the vote.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank God.
All right. So
All right.
Cece, you steal the egg. And for those of you that aren't registered to vote, first of all, do so. And also
Please.
do it for this game. Go to adventuresforharris.com. Make a campaign donation. I was almost said devotion. I've been playing too much D&D lately. I went full paladin with that
In
one.
a way,
Make
it is a
campaign
bit of a devotion.
devotion.
A sense of something, sure.
And you can influence the next poll at adventuresforharris.com. Yes. So Cece, how do you steal the egg?
So a small cloaked figure, not larger than a halfling, like just a very small human, comes creeping over and just a hand reaches out from the cloak towards one of the eggs and whisks it away and then heads straight back towards the fire. Do I have to roll a sleight of hand or a stealth? Or something?
No, you
Paul said I
completely
steal it.
are able to whisk it away. What I am going to roll is to see who notices. So let's
Ooh.
have Delilah, the mayor, and I'm sorry. What do you go by for short? Is it eggs?
Yeah.
Yes. And eggs. Roll a perception check.
I got an 18.
18.
Am I just far away?
If you were gone workshopping a new voice, just fully blocking children from trying to leap into the fire like little
I'm trying
mobs.
to be more useful, so I'm holding my arms out to keep kids and other creatures from running into the fire.
I have a dirty 20.
Ooh.
Pretty funny.
So can we put a poll in the field as to whether or not I should run for re-election and become the mayor again? Because there's some things going on in this Ashtown that I think require serious intervention.
Oh.
Yeah, we could do a poll for that. Let's have the 3 options be: number 1,
Is that
yes,
if
the
anyone
mayor
can
should
run
run
against
for
me?
re-election. Number 2, no, the mayor should not run for re-election.
That'll be brutal.
And number 3, maybe the mayor should instead endorse one of the current candidates who's up for election and use their power in that way.
Well, then you got to say who's else running.
Well, we'll meet them. You do know that.
I see. I see. They'll endorse.
Contingency. Yes. We do have 2 candidates, Eleanor Rose Thicket and Marshall Bootson, who are currently running.
Yeah, but what are their policies?
The proud clan of Boot.
The Boots.
What about it?
The clan of Boots.
I just want to say that all of the people of Asheville are deserving of support. And if reelected, I promise to work in almost all of their interest.
Wow.
During all of this, Cece has filled out
almost.
Almost. Please elaborate on the almost, Mr. Former Mayor Z. Thank you.
I like that the option dropped.
What I'm with
said almost.
Well, the crime rate is just skyrocketing in Asheville. Eggs are going missing, so it's those whoever is dastardly.
Meanwhile, anybody who's still looking at this little cloaked figure that has gone back to the fire, they've taken out a short sword and they've cracked the egg on the short sword and put the short sword in the fire to cook it.
Oh,
what are you doing?
Oh,
like a fried egg on your sword? That's a genius move.
You've bastardized it. What are you doing?
Ooh, don't look now. It's actually very.
The nutrients. You lose all the nutrients when you cook it.
that can't be true. That cannot be true.
Oh, it is.
I feel like that's true.
Watch this. Watch me eat an entire egg uncooked.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
I
he
don't know
opens
why you
his
think
No, I
enormous
like it's
palm.
so close.
This jawline, let me tell you about it.
Yes.
He mused for you as the jaw opens wide, the egg goes in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Swallows it whole.
Incredible. How hot would you say
Delicious.
Xavier is?
I'm gonna say 11 out of 10.
Oh, incredible.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
all
just like not wearing a shirt.
Wait, when did that happen?
It was hot out.
I don't think he was ever wearing a shirt, honestly. That's why you can see the pecs bounce so easily.
That's wow, you're right.
I put it on earlier and it ripped.
Mayor Z, it looks like is a close vote.
I've been
Right.
defeated.
But
Sad.
what are you gonna do? You're gonna accept
Well,
the results?
I think the option forces another election with other candidates, right?
Yeah, it's doable. So what's we need our
Oh, yeah, I was
look
gonna
at
say
that.
New York
Goodness.
Times writers really forced you out of the race.
Even
Their
there.
editorials.
Yeah. I will say, leading up to that election, I mean, Polymarket had Sean in the lead, the Nate Silver had Sean in the lead, but yeah, 47%, that's not going to cut it.
then
We need three choices for the election.
Oh, wow. Of like different candidates?
I guess who Sean should who Mayor Z should endorse now.
Jasmine, who's running?
Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is like so awful.
Yeah. Why don't we keep playing, and then when candidates present themselves,
Yes,
we can remember
meet
that
them.
for the
We can
future.
let's actually meet them. All
We
right,
don't
this
just
is
want to
amazing.
play Sean's fantasy election simulator for 2
We're
hours.
still going to do it. It's
Okay,
going
great.
to
It's gonna
happen.
happen.
It is going to happen. But
All
Oh, by
right.
the way, Cece's not cooking this egg to eat it. Cece's cooking this egg to make more ash. Because ash is the currency of this land.
Oh, well.
Bex,
Okay.
God bless you.
I got you. I got you.
Yes, you are correct. Ash is the currency of this land. After the effigy cools down deep into the night, you know that the townsfolk will gather the ash, not only to fertilize the field, to drive away pests and insects from food and pantries, but also to use as spell casting components and to make soaps. And this is what you're all recollecting on, sort of like how the last 3 days, the sojourn of the Horned Pilgrim, how great it really has been this year. And as the festival, the great feast that you're enjoying begins to come to a close, as we come back to the third day where you've all kind of had your fill and you've been eating, you kind of are snapped away from your reverie to the reality of your situation. For while you were feasting, devout followers of the Horned Pilgrim barred the doors of your great feasting hall. And you see licks of smoke and fire begin to stroke at the windows. There is panic all around you. And it is such a stark contrast from the revelry, the peace, and the friendship you had enjoyed just the day before. There's panic, there is disarray, and there you see a stark contrast between the two mayoral candidates. Eleanor Rose Thicket of the of the really great basket company. She makes baskets and puts her E on them.
Mom?
That's how you.
She has this company that, you know, she used to make the baskets by hand, but now, you know, she's automated the process. A stately woman whose hair is coiled high atop her head. She has, you know, sort of a very angular face and a very stern demeanor as she says, now, there shouldn't be any panic here. I say, let's just make sure that the leadership can if we can all. Okay, so when one is confronted with a deluge of panic, and that's the thing, and my opponent, you know, and he's him, and he's on that side. And really, if you sit and you think about this, yes. I'm going to get everyone out of here. I have a plan. I can't articulate it just yet, but if you just give me a moment, I will have a plan. I will present that plan on how we will not all burn to death here in this great festival hall. Wasn't it a great feast? Personally, I donated much of the food that we're eating here.
What are you doing? Giving a speech when the building's on fire. Quick,
Delilah's just snapping for the slam poetry that she just witnessed. Yes.
Hey, while there's a lot of speaking and yammering going on, is there a way for me to look around and see if there's some way for me to get to the roof and like open up an area for us to get out from the roof?
Is like trying to elbow the window,
no,
but with a
everything
strength
just
of
froze
8
on
is
me.
just like, ow!
Yeah.
May I throw you, A?
As you are elbowing the window, you can see the followers of the Horned Pilgrim outside with torches and with, you know, fuel that they've sort of like used to set your wonderful town hall on fire. Steve, let's get a poll going for what the followers look like, what the followers of the Horned Pilgrim look like. I have option A, kobolds. Option B, were rats. This is rat people. Or option 3, oozes with little.
So we have
torches in their pseudopods.
Kobolds.
Hey guys,
were rats and oozes.
Hey, everyone that's voting, I need you to lock it in. I don't like that we're approaching oozes. Don't do that. Don't do that one.
I have a question about the oozes. Are oozes flammable or the opposite?
Ooh.
I mean, generally speaking, don't they like hate fire?
Because like if they're not flammable, then I want to throw them in the fire and see if
there's a lot of different kinds of oozes, and you're not sure which one these are, or if indeed they are oozes.
Rail rats.
Fate, AKA your chat can decide.
Rail rats.
What's a rail rat? I'm just imagining a rat with like a little stick and bindle that's like, I live my life.
Yep.
Oh, did you say were rats? Like a werewolf?
Yeah.
Like
they're rail rats.
And kobold is a thing. It's a K.
I got you.
Yeah, that's better. I liked my sort of, you know, New York subway commuter rat.
Yeah, the subway rats are truly
WERE? Were rats?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like a werewolf.
Like werewolf?
Rats.
Or like,
But
we don't-
in the presence
yeah,
of pizza,
or we
all
don't know the
were-rats turn into
whereabouts.
rats.
Yes.
Where-rats.
Is there somebody that
you
can
seen the
help
rats?
me
I don't
with
know.
this window? I am not very strong.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
have you always been French?
Yeah,
Yes.
Hey,
that's
look at
so
me.
interesting.
I can help. That's a thing I could maybe help with. I'm not very strong, but we'll try it out.
Very
Yeah.
pleased. I am
Aren't you
very not
strong? You're a
strong.
monk.
I'm really fast,
Oh, sure.
like speedy and like nimble and flexible and stuff.
Delightful.
I am
Yeah,
extremely
please let us know. I
strong
don't
and
want to die.
I need to
Yeah.
get everyone out of here because the future love of my life could be in this building right now.
Oh, eggs, you are strong. Please to hit the window for us, please.
I will please to hit the window.
Yes, yeah, you should do it because I'm not very useful. You go ahead. It's cool.
Oh, hey,
You
very
say that,
useful.
but I believe
Yeah,
you were in the middle of doing something at the same time that the were-rats, since that's now canonical,
Good. I wanted it.
Yay.
with their bindles and their one, a particularly burly one named Ash Can Pete, throws
Ash Can Pete.
Ash Can Pete.
All right, Ace
The
Can.
former NASCAR driver, Ash Can Pete.
Wait, Pete, what are you
He's
doing
made his
out
way to
there?
Ashtown.
Pete, look at me. Why are you trying to burn us alive? Answer me, damn it.
I don't care. I just gotta go fast, man. As long as it's fast. I don't care. If it causes a fire, that's their problem. I was born this way.
The window is still closed. Can Pete hear you? I do not know.
I don't know.
Yeah, the window is still closed. I want to go ahead and give me a survival roll to see if you can see an exit because you said you were looking up and around for some way out.
Survival? Oh yeah,
We can do
no,
perception too, if that's
Oh.
better.
that's way better. 15 plus 4 is at 19.
19. Yeah, you know that for some inexplicable reason, these windows open inward, so pushing them outward is probably not going
I
to
was
help.
looking up to see if there was some way out the roof. That was the thing.
It's really not safe, and it's really anytime the wind blows, all the windows open, and it's whose idea this was. It kind of went. The contract to build the town hall went to the cheapest bidder, and they installed the windows backwards.
No.
Town hall.
Mayor
The
Z,
town
if
hall and
Mayor Z
everything.
had been the mayor,
Unreal.
if Mayor Z had been the mayor when we built this, it would have been a whole lot different, huh, Mayor Z?
Hey, the windows would have gone out. Everybody knows that would have been right instead of listening to these anti-union, whatever
Yes.
politicians are just trying to. Yeah, no, I watched that movie Backdraft. I think if the windows come in and the fire, it's not good. It's not good.
I should stop pushing. Yes.
Oh, sure.
I think if for decades and
push anymore.
decades you defund the ability to install good windows and then you complain that the windows don't work, not giving more money to the installation of the windows is not going to solve the problem. You know what I mean?
So what you're saying is we should be spending more ash on education and not on sort of masonry. That doesn't feel cogent. We are about to burn to death, but it's a good
You
note
see
for
a
the
large,
future.
as you're talking about this, you see a large minotaur with a
hello.
sack over his back, kind of stride forward. You all know him as Krell, and he says, actually, as part of the parcel delivery service, we are not actually funded by town. We are a self-sufficient institution.
God,
And
I love that you say
if we didn't
institution.
deliver these parcels, who would? If we're giving money to window people, it's just something to consider. I've been on this route delivering your parcels. Really, you are right. We are gonna burn to death in here, but I just wanted to say I've been working in silence, head down for years. I just really needed to say my piece about that before I go.
Hey, cousin Krell. Obviously we come from the same family. Cousin Krell, I got a great idea. How about we do that thing that we do during the Festival of Great Feasts every year, where I climb on your shoulders and I jump up and I kind of hang from the rafters and see if there's any way that we can get out the roof.
You know, I'm always here for that expedited shipping. I'll get you where you need to go.
That's my Krell.
Come rain, sleet, snow, or fire. Come here, buddy.
All right, here we go. So we're gonna pull this full like acro yoga situation here, where I'm gonna run up to him and like Dirty Dancing, and then get up there and then put my feet on his shoulders and then stand up and grab onto the rafters.
Yeah, you're able to reach the rafters and swing yourself up. And as you do notice on the far side, there is one circular, almost porthole that could lead you out the back, but it is several feet up.
All right. Hey guys, you want to start stacking things underneath that window? I'm going to go over there and break it open.
Sure. What do you want us to stack?
I don't know.
I have egg crates with me.
Sure.
We got crates and stuff in here, right?
Okay.
I mean,
Sure.
I've been delivering parcels.
Oh yeah. Krell, can I borrow your parcels in your bag, please, and thank you.
I mean, I got a couple. You can't really tamper with the mail. That's a federal offense. I'm sorry. I don't want you to get in trouble. This is. They got a special police that just handles the mail. Sorry, you can't get me started on mail.
No, it's
really
great.
Weird, really bad.
Delilah is down bad. Is he in is he in little shorts? Is he wearing little shorts?
Yes.
Little
He's wearing
exercise
bright blue, shorts with knee-high socks.
Oh my God. This is the sexiest Minotaur I've ever heard of.
Can he yodel?
Yes.
In those shorts, it definitely makes me think of the yodeling.
Hear him yodel at the Festival of Many Feasts. He's a great yodeler. He does it. We sort of sing for our supper at that event, and yodel. He's a big yodeler.
Incredible. Hey, okay, I'm gonna start stacking stuff, but not mail because that's a felony.
Federal offense. Yes,
that's right. And I'm gonna just head over to the window, and I'll pull out my quarterstaff from attached to my back and just try to break the window open.
All right. Yeah. This is pretty rudimentary for you. Let's just give me a roll to see how much, let me see, like not necessarily, you'll break the window either way, but whether you're able to get most of that glass to fall outwards instead of onto the people that are stacking stuff under the window.
Fair. That's what am I rolling for? Like attack?
I think this will just be like a wisdom based, like having the wisdom to know how to do something like this. So just a wisdom roll.
Wisdom to smash good.
There's a 14.
Oh yeah. So you're able to carefully break the glass in such a way that it does not fall on Delilah or anyone else that is stacking up stuff under it so that you can hopefully climb up to it. Delilah, what are you using? You do have like long trestle tables with benches. You could try to fashion some kind of way out.
Look, I'm the party wizard, so I do not carry things. If Xavier has a bunch of,
if you direct him, Krell will. He's very good. You notice he's got really nice calves, and it's from walking up to mailboxes and yeah.
Sure. Can you move that table, please? Over there, thank you. I'll supervise from back here. And I'm just staring at a Minotaur's butt.
In cute little blue workout shorts.
Yeah.
Minotaur.
If Eggs wants to get in there too, that's 2 for 1. That's all great for D.
Oh, are we doing stacking stuff? I'm in. And Egg is also coordinated outfits with Krell before the feast. Is wearing little pink booty shorts with knee-high socks.
Yes.
And no shirt. Remember, no shirt.
And no shirt.
Well, it's tucked into his waistband, but it's ripped.
I don't know when we ended up inside a CrossFit gym, but that has happened.
I feel like we should probably get the mayor out first. He's
sure.
kind of important. I know he's our Eggs mayor, But I think it's really important to, respect your elders and all.
I never would have thought that losing my initiative to reinforce the windows against storms would actually be a benefit, but you were able to break the glass, and I refuse to go first. I will go down with the ship. I will stay until the last Ashian escapes. I'm like noble.
With
This is
respect,
so noble.
and I put him on top of the table.
Yeah.
I think CC is halfway out the window that they have finally figured out opens in instead of needs to be pushed out
Women,
inside.
children, the well-calved, the body positive, all pectoral, anyone with a visible pectoral situation, go first, please.
Visible pectoral situation.
That's what I'm going to call it at the gym from now on.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's a visible pectoral situation.
All Pecs Bulletin, we have a visual pectoral situation. All Pecs Bulletin.
Yes. Eleanor Rose Thicket, kind of almost like standing near the stacked up tables and stuff like that have been perfectly erected so that you can get out, is like,
Amen.
Yes, exactly. That was my idea all along. And I'm so happy to have supervised this initiative to get everyone out of here safely. I too will be the last to leave, which is, as per my directive. And if so, and thus forth. And if everyone could just line up and in an orderly fashion, and
I'm just gonna
me as
gesticulate.
well.
I'm gonna try to gesticulate at A, just to be like, can you throw her out the window first to save her? Just throw her out.
Sure, I want to be useful. Can I do that? Is that a thing I can do?
Yeah, give me an athletics check or
Okay,
acrobatics.
Can I provide the help action?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can. Roll with advantage.
This is definitely going to be some acrobatics. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing down. I'm going to hook my knees over. I'm going to try to do like a death drop and grab her and then swing over and throw her into the window and then laying back on my feet on the rafter.
I love this.
Oh, I'm so glad we have the help action. That is a 15.
A 15. Yeah. That's enough. You're able to throw her. She does not land gracefully through the window. She lands somewhere in the middle and goes, "Oh my," and falls over backwards with a thump on the other side.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Can I pitch that through this whole thing, Cece is putting small children through the smaller window that's still on the ground level and is just like, I am going to help. I don't know if this
Where's
is,
the
I
size
don't
of
know
the
And they
what
did
they're
line up in
doing.
an orderly fashion.
Yeah.
Just one
Yeah.
by one, you go here. Yes, no, climb very carefully. Thank you very much. Yes.
Yeah, you
good.
are able to safely evacuate the small children, their hands and faces sticky with the sweets they've been eating all day.
This tracks.
What is everyone else doing?
I'm just trying to be like, Krell, you gotta go first, man. You gotta go first. You mean
I
so
don't know
much to
that
me.
I can leave you, I would hate, you're one of the loudest advocates for, the parcel delivery service, PDS,
I'm all about the PDS.
You've bought our yearly calendar every year.
I love the calendar. I got the shorts with the logo. You are an inspiration. Who would I lift with if anything happened to you?
Oh, this is beautiful.
Give me a
Delilah.
persuasion check.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you staring right there.
No, you're good. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just watching.
Delilah, quick. The building is still burning. You have to go.
Oh, sure. Someone hug me through the window. Thank you.
I think Krell and I both are just like, what do you call it when you give a boost? Yeah, like we're each getting down on one meaty knee, and you just step on our hands, step on our thighs, step on our hands, and we fling you up through the window.
Right.
Anybody who's lining up can go next.
Don't forget, there are 2 windows. One is closer to the ground if you do not like to climb or to fly.
All of my situations would not fit through that window.
This is
You
actually
can climb
quite true. The ground floor window is quite a bit smaller, and the visible pectoral situation could potentially pose a problem.
Hey, Mayor, I think you're good. You know, all the littles got out the other smaller. You want to come up? We got you.
It's time.
Someone will have to tell the story. So, sure, I'll leave with you.
Right on.
Speech.
Speech
Like
outside.
the building is
On
burning.
the outside.
Well,
On
I
the
feel as
outside,
though I've
yeah.
been robbed of my noble death. You know, I was going to go down with the ship, with the burning ash-filled ship. But if you're going to,
But just think how noble it's going to be, Mayor Z, when you come out and rise from the ashes and everyone sees you reborn. And I tell you what, you can make a much better speech than that Eleanor chick. I was a little confused by what she was saying. But you talking straight lines. Like,
well, it's not just me.
complete sentences.
It's not just me rising out of the ashes. It's all of the ashen people who together worked and slaved to save each other.
You see,
Yeah.
you see? Yeah, that's our mayor. That's our Mayor Z. Hey.
Yeah. I want another vote.
Yes. You know what? We're
Let's
gonna do
go.
we're gonna do a regular temp check. As you all safely evacuate, and Mayor Z gives this stirring speech as the town hall collapses, as the supporting beams are burnt to ash, more ash to hopefully drive your town's economy, and crumbles behind you. He does strike a rather imposing figure. Yeah, let's do another vote. Steve, if you should rerun for mayor.
Yeah. I mean, look, a lot has changed since the last poll, right? Mayor Z, news broke about your pro-union stance, and there was a lot of positive response in our focus groups about that. Earlier people felt like you were just concerned with a kind of a surveillance state and resting on your laurels a little bit, and I think they've seen some new vigor.
We are going to have to rebuild Asheville. And it's that sort of infrastructure planning that I've been talking about ever since this is terrifying.
Yeah. So what are our options?
So here's a new poll. All right, option 1 is let's do an approval poll first, just to see your approval, and then we can check the election. So option 1 is if you approve of Mayor Z. Option 2 is if you disapprove of Mayor Z. And option 3 is say if you're undecided, you're waiting to form your opinion.
Before I escape this burning building, I gotta formulate my opinions.
Speak on it,
The building's still burning?
I guess if everybody else is out, then Krell and I, after Krell goes.
No, you can still be inside. I like this.
All right, now that I see the opinion polls coming in like this, I want to go for a lifetime appointment as a mayor.
Let's go.
The thieves in the city are still in the undecided camp.
But no one's saying no. So
Wait, were they oozes or what did they look like again?
They're rat people.
Oh, the rat people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
With
was born in
bindles.
Rat Town, so I feel like there's some affinity.
Yeah.
I wasn't originally from Asheville. Yeah.
Bitten by a were-rat?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I used to
Wait,
take the
is
train.
Mayor Z also a were-rat?
I would always take the train.
Oh, the plot
Rat
thickens.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, those of you at home, if you're undecided voters, let us know. Let us know what you think. We need some comments on this that we can kind of put in the New York Times to show how undecided voters make decisions. So throw that on the Discord. Let us know why you're undecided, what you want to hear from Mayor Z. People are voicing a little concern that you might have some, now that you've had a surge in popularity, voicing
authoritarian
some
tendencies.
Yeah, a little worried about that. We don't know how strong the norms and laws of Ashforge are.
Well, I was going to ask for absolute power, but it doesn't seem like they want that.
All right. So look, you are very popular, so we'll take that. So yeah, if we want to run another poll.
So I'm Mayor
whether
Z
that's,
now? Or no? So popular Mayor Z.
So yeah, we have a very high approval rating. Now, what we want to do with that information, we can either take back to the game or run another poll of some sort.
I think I want to announce my cabinet. I think I should announce who's going to be working in the Mayor Z's next administration.
Mhm.
So we definitely need somebody on healthcare.
I,
That's going to be.
I feel like that should be maybe like Cinnamon, because she cares a lot about other people.
Did we get her out of the burning building?
Oh yeah, she got out the tiny way.
Sure,
She was one of the littles.
Got it.
Perfect. Children and halflings this way.
Yeah, she fits in a lot with the kids, so sometimes people can't tell that she's her. But I made sure she got out. I got an eye on her.
Great.
Love that for her.
Do we need a memorial to those fallen in the ash?
Did people die?
I don't think anybody died. I think we saved the day, man.
Hold on.
Pretty
I'm
sure
doing
we
a quick
saved
scan.
people.
I think everyone's here.
Oh wait, is Eleanor Rose Thicket out?
Yeah, we threw her
man,
butt out.
Oh, we
in the
threw
window.
her.
Yeah.
She
We
went
her
out
early
before
on.
she wanted to.
Honorable.
Yeah, she is nursing what looks to be like a sprained something or the other. She's kind of
sure.
walking with a limp. You do notice that she's mysteriously now covered in ash, like she almost as though she's like rubbed it on her cheeks and on her forehead to look like she's like limping.
She's a survivor.
But as you look around, you do notice that Marshall Bootson and some of the others are missing.
Where did they go?
Hey, Marshall.
Was Marshall here in the fire?
He was definitely at the festivities.
I will search for him. Could I do a perception check?
Yeah, you could do perception or investigation.
And let's do investigation. That's my jam. All right, that's 13.
13. Yeah. As you're looking around, I'm sorry, did you say perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Investigation. As you're investigating to see if indeed everyone made it safely out of the town hall, now that so much of the structure has kind of burnt to a crisp and fallen in on itself, you do notice that there is a hatch that was kind of behind one of the speakers' podiums that now that the wood has burned through has kind of fallen in on itself with a tunnel leading away downwards.
Mayor Z, do you know about this?
We put those in case of extreme emergency, but no one's broken into them that we know of. Or is there some evidence that it's been tampered with or someone's gotten into it and tried
But
to
why
escape?
did we not use it for evacuation?
Complicated questions. In the heat of the moment.
You ask a poignant question, but one that is unanswerable. I think the most important thing is we need to make sure everyone's accounted for. And if someone did get into it, the problem is there's something on the other end of the tunnel that we're not supposed to talk about. But if it's going to be, yeah.
What? Not
What?
supposed to.
Sorry, what?
What?
Jeez,
Run it
what?
back. Not supposed
What?
to talk about? Say more.
Not supposed to. Hello.
Well,
Oh no. I thought he disappeared.
Nothing on the other side.
there was thought early on in the building of the town that a certain mineral should be stockpiled. And I'm using the word mineral loosely. So I'm just worried that if the person who we think is missing was aware of this stockpile, and now we have to hunt for the person rather than try and rescue them. That's my fear.
Oh, like
Well, let's
Like a
find
snail?
them, and then we'll decide if they're friend or foe, perhaps. But I'm no mayor.
No, I would wait. I need a Secretary of Defense. And
Ooh.
Xavier.
I'm up for the job. Cinnamon like strides forward.
Cinnamon, no, absolutely not. I just
Standing
sort of
tall
face
at
push
2.5
Cinnamon out of
Face
frame.
push.
No.
I chose
no,
Secretary
this
of
isn't your
Defense
moment.
as opposed to like Minister of Intelligence because I figured that would definitely drive my popularity rating down. So if whoever is it Cinnamon is now my secretary, I'm willing to follow the advice of
No,
Secretary
X is
Cinnamon.
gonna do it.
Protect you with my life. Damn, Mr. Mayor. And she like goes in front of you.
Get off of me. I'm fine. Jeez. Xavier.
This is a big job. This is a big honor. I haven't had a job in a while. I've just been seeking out.
You can hop for free.
We don't believe in competency in my realm. We believe in intention, and you've got all the intention in the world. So help us figure out whether to hunt or save this person.
I'm not going to make decisions because that's never been my thing, but I will walk first into a tunnel for you, Mayor.
Good.
And I'm jump in the tunnel.
Will you fit? Hold on before you jump. Will you fit? Oh,
I don't know. Do I fit?
Yes.
Ah.
It's actually a rather large tunnel. It's nice and almost cool down here compared to the smoldering ruins. It does occur to you, even though you don't make decisions, that this would have been a pretty great exit.
Yeah, I noticed that as I land in a deep squat and then slowly rise just to get those reps in.
Little tempo squat.
Eggs,
Mhm.
before you go too much further down the tunnel, put on this shirt.
What? Mayor, there's a lot of things I will do
I
for
want
you.
to say that
but-
it's like a mayor shirt.
Oh yeah, okay. I put on a
like something
XL
like that.
t-shirt and it just like stretches over this visible situation we've talked about and looks like a crop top. I have to like roll it down.
Incredible. Woo.
How's
It's a good
this,
thing
Mayor
it's-
Z?
It's a good thing it's like well made because the seams do like groan as you fit it over your body.
I'm just not sure when you arrive at the place where there may have been some minerals preserved, there will be some other civilization there. And I just don't want them to be startled by the pectoral situation. So I was just trying to help you.
Good thinking.
It's pretty stuff.
Can Cece try to sneak in while everyone's distracted by the pectoral situation?
Yes, definitely.
I want to roll. I just want to roll the dice at this point.
Yes.
That's one?
Yeah.
Yay.
Nat 20. Okay. With that,
really like
Cece,
this
I'm
one.
going to say that not only do you sneak into the tunnel, kind of past the notice of the sort of council that Mayor Z has constructed around him, around the opening of this escape hatch or emergency hatch, but you also are able to slip ahead of Xavier while they are pulling down this really tight shirt. So you manage to slip through in the middle, like when the shirt's like on the head, and it's like a struggle where you have that moment of panic where you're not sure if you'll be able to get it on, but you also are too far in that you can't get it off.
Me when I used to wear
Christmas sweater
binders,
syndrome.
yes.
I know that one.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's exactly that. Yes. And you're able to not only slip past them, but slip ahead of him and go noiselessly further into the tunnel. Here it diverts. On one side, you do see stacked up crates of provisions of who knows what, some kind of almost treasury that has been sort of secreted away down here. But you also are able to noiselessly move down and investigate the second branch of the tunnel, in which you see the unmistakable sounds and signs of rat men. Their scurrying claws have kind of left marks, and you can hear a skittering and scuttering somewhere further down the tunnel that you know does not sound like human feet.
I would like to follow those skittering, scuttering sounds. I want to stay out of sight as much as possible, but I want to see if I can catch up to these scuttering creatures.
Yeah, with that nat 20, they're right now not aware that you are trailing them at all. Meanwhile, up at the hatch, Xavier has descended into the tunnel. Would the rest of you like to follow?
Yeah. I'll bring up the rear in case anything follows us.
Sure.
Thank you. I have been doing squats.
You do see that a lot of the rat men up here have dispersed. some of them sort of victorious in their mission. Others have gone about sort of vandalizing different parts of the city. There is a group with Ashcan Pete at the front, kind of mocking and jeering at you.
Hey, you answer me.
Wait, what did you say?
I don't know. I just like yelling at Pete so much.
Yeah.
Pete, I thought we were friends. We worked on our magic.
Let's go. Come on, let's go. What are you waiting for? Let's go.
Answer me. Did you ask a question?
No.
Pete kicks at one of the sort of like burnt up beams as it like disintegrates into ash, and he says, "You like ash so much, now you can bathe in it."
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Pete, for real? That's all you got? You trying to murder us, and that's the zinger you come up with?
Trying to murder? What?
Yeah, it's pretty,
Murder, yes.
pretty lame, Pete. Hey, it's kind of lame, right?
Sad little people in your sad little town with your old decrepit mayor in your old decrepit townhouses. The horned pilgrim will rise again.
Yeah, I
They're
don't
gonna
like
put a
it.
bounty
I'm
on
just
Pete.
gonna I want to walk up to Pete and bop him on the head with my sword staff. I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
take out a
bop him.
bounty on Pete's head.
I don't like it.
You hunters mark him?
Yeah. Will you hunters mark him so I can hit him, Mayor?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Teddy's a 19 plus
Let's go.
stuff.
That
Money
is-
foo-foo his ass.
24.
That is definitely a hit.
Great. Man. I want a flurry of blows, this mother. I don't like it. I want pop.
Pop, pop.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Oh, you little
That
pop-pop.
DM.
Yes.
It's another 19 plus 4.
Let's go.
Okay, that's another hit.
That might hit.
It's 24. I don't like him. I don't like him.
It says dead or alive, so
All right.
That's right. That's how that works, right? I need to do one more because it's a 2 unarmed strikes. There's a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
That one didn't hit. I got distracted.
All right, roll damage for the first two.
Oh crap! I need the other die.
There's more dice?
There's always nice.
There's more than one dice.
Oh boy, puppy dice.
There's puppies on them?
With puppy from the puppy roll.
I love
Puppy
my puppy
roll.
roll dice so much. They
It's
do
so
not like
good.
me back, but I rolled them
know.
anyway.
My Charlie die rolled me 3 natural 20s. So, that's a 4 plus 3, so a 7,
Mhm.
and another 4 plus 3, so 14.
A 7 and a 14.
No, it's 7 plus 7, 14. 14 is the damage
Oh, got it. In total.
in total.
Yeah, you strike 2 absolutely brutal blows to this were rat named Ashcan Pete.
Don't like it.
With a but as he dodges under one of them, he goes to bite you.
Okay.
Here. Okay, these digital dice are lagging, so I'm just going to use real dice.
Yay! They have better sound anyway.
Ooh,
Mhm.
that's a 21.
Okay, but when an attack roll that includes bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage hits me, I can reduce the attack's total damage by 1d10 plus 6.
Yeah, go ahead and roll 1d10 plus 6.
Sick.
This is only 4 damage.
There's 13. 13
Yes.
total.
And then also give me a Constitution saving throw.
Sure, and I also get to redirect the attack because I reduced the damage to 0. Just
Mhm.
say Constitution. That is a 19 plus 2, so that's a 21.
Yes. So you were able to redirect the attack and knock out the were-rat Ashcan Pete. And as you inspect your arm where he bit you, you find yourself lucky that it was only a graze For indeed, had his teeth found purchase, you would have been inflicted with the same lycanthropy that Ashcan Pete was inflicted with.
Yeah. More important that I shut his stupid mouth talking about our mayor that way. I don't like it.
As you beat him unconscious, his little cronies scatter to the four winds.
Yeah, you better run.
Bindle kind of falls open behind him.
Hey, look, it's a bindle.
Ooh, free bindle.
I
What's
want to
in it?
investigate the bindle.
Yeah. As you
I cast
rifle
light
through-
so you can loot the bindle.
Loot the bindle.
Thanks, friend.
As you're looking through it, you do notice a few different things. There's some odd knickknacks, snacks, daggers, little things like sort of scavenged and put together.
Cool
But
snake.
there's also like a map of the town with strategic points kind of marked, including the tunnel.
Oh, hey, what other points are marked?
So they've also very good question. They've also marked the granary where you store a lot of your dry goods at the far end of town.
Hey guys, I got the rat map, and they put an X on our granary and on our tunnels. I feel like this is bad. I feel like they're gonna try to like mess with our grains and stuff. Someone smarter should look at this and make a decision. I don't know things.
CC and Xavier are deep in the tunnel, I believe.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I
Well,
was.
it's
I
really
wanted
just-
an update from the front, from the tunnel.
Yeah, you got
could do
two
that
in the tunnel
update from
now.
the front. So, Cece, with you in the lead, you are able to follow the left branch of the tunnel all the way to its conclusion. And here, far away from the town, sort of where a lot of the water collects, like in this ravine, since the town's kind of built on this like ledge that overlooks like a valley where a lot of the water runoff kind of comes into and collects, you find yourself in this boggy, marshy area. And you see that the were-rats, the rat men, have almost constructed a makeshift forward operating base. And you also see many of your own town people tied up, including mayoral candidate Marshall Bootson. Whether
Bootson's been
they
bootnapped.
secretly came out of this tunnel and were snatched, or whether the were-rat snatched them in the commotion, you're not yet sure.
Ooh. How close to my tied up town members can I get without being seen?
Here there are quite a few rat men, about 8 total between you and your quarry. And you notice they're kind of talking and consulting with each other about what to do next. And then you feel a bump behind you as Xavier comes stumbling out of the tunnel as well.
Oh, what is this?
Shh, very quiet. There are 8 rats in this hole, and they have people tied up.
Hold on. I thought Rat Boy Summer was over. And I am going
This is a great
to-
idea. Go, be distracted.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my longsword and I'm gonna get busy with it.
It's time to get busy with it. Let's go.
And I'm gonna skirt around the sides and try to stay as hidden as humanly possible to get to the tied up prisoners while Dearest Eggs goes for the kill.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, I do pop an egg in my mouth just for that added
You know what?
protein for the
Inspiration.
fight.
Don't
You
do
get
that.
inspiration from that. Do you eat the shell too?
You hear crunch and just like a little yolk.
No, that's inspiration. That's yours to
Yeah.
have.
Amazing, thank you.
I
Thank
take psychic
you.
damage.
It's beautiful.
Mayor
If
Z,
someone
as you're
looked me in
waiting
the
to
eye
hear
and
back,
made an egg.
Say again.
Mayor Z, as you're waiting to hear back from your scouts, time passes and you realize you've heard nothing back from them.
But I'm not waiting.
Oh, sorry.
I want to assemble an army.
Fair.
I want to
Legit.
use my executive powers to assemble it because it's been too long. and we can't leave the people of Ash unprotected.
I feel like Mayor Z is really demonstrating an abuse of power today.
I like it for him. This is fun.
Okay.
New Ash,
yeah.
new you.
This is actually
tyrant.
possible because you are aware of where the tunnel ends. You have some knowledge of this tunnel. You know that there is a part of it where there are minerals, sacred gems and minerals stored away. And there's another part that leads out safely into the swamps. Yes.
Well, I was just going to say that I know that the perfect person to lead this newly assembled army to go through the tunnel in support of Eggs and Cece is a revived Ashcan Pete, purged of the evil that was within him, but now restored to the glory that he has within him. Because I believe in the inspirational power.
You know what? I love this. Steve, let's do a poll.
Yeah, time for a little redemption, maybe. Let's see. Can we bring people back from the brink, from that evil state and help them be helpful? Yeah, let's see.
Ashcan Pete, you grew up with him. You knew that Rat Town wasn't the greatest place to grow up. You know that his upbringing didn't afford him, that many choices in life. But here's a chance for him to take a different path. I think the three options of this are going to be: 1, Ashcan Pete is revived and redeemed. 2, Ashcan Pete is revived and is the same. Or 3, Ashcan Pete is an undead, mindless zombie.
Always a risk.
I want to be able to vote because I would vote for
someone vote for 3 for me.
Yeah, I'll take a 3.
Yeah.
3.
So it's just for all of our YouTubers who are voting now, they're consigning Eggs and Cece to certain death.
Are they though?
Probably not.
I think
Eggs
they
is full of
might just
eggs.
believe in
great.
Eggs and Cece.
I'm all egged up.
They might just believe in the power of Eggs and Cece. I'm so amused watching the numbers change.
Me too, yes. And chat, if you haven't already, remember you can donate at adventuresforharris.com to vote and let your own voice be heard.
Because what I was going to do, if Pete came back and was in any way serviceable as an ally, well, I guess I'll only be able to share that if he survives. So let's see what happens.
Kind of looking like a landslide for mindless zombies.
I think people would be pretty happy if they could just see their way clear. Revive old Pete, old Ashcan Pete.
It was a really nice idea, but the second that Jasmine introduced the idea of a mindless zombie, I mean,
Honestly,
what option did they have?
100% a reference to What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah, I love you for that.
I do think what we're seeing out here, what we're seeing in these results is, I think first of all, Mayor Z very commendable in the idea of kind of offering this olive branch and this redemption, this sort of path to rebirth for Ashcan Pete. But it does seem like a sort of a demonic and threatening enemy once defeated. You can't allow them to come back. They might be even more stronger and sort of rage than before, I think is maybe what we're seeing here from folks.
Honestly,
a subtle yet poignant metaphor.
Maybe go to adventuresforharris.com and
vote,
donate to make sure such a thing can't happen.
The
And look,
Discord is
it's
saying
very
they want
funny
Jasmine
to
play a
vote
mindless
third
zombie.
party here, but in real life, we don't want to live in a world full of undead zombies.
There, truth.
I love the Discord though for all of this because they're saying they want Jasmine to play a mindless zombie, and they're saying that they are convinced that Mayor Z is a necromancer. And I'm loving this.
I guess like now Mayor Z canonically is, because as Mayor Z resurrects Ashcan Pete's eyes now kind of like white over the irises, his mouth kind of lolling open, goes, brains.
I love him.
As he like shambles forward.
God.
And then he like kneels before you, Mayor Z, almost as though you are his master.
Well, what I really have been looking for an opportunity to do, and now that Eggs is forward deployed, is to reach into Eggs' basket.
Oh my God.
Crush the eggs and then smear it all over the undead foil that I guess, unwittingly created, and to create a mask that is
So good for the skin.
infused with the life-giving essence that Xavier exhibits. If Xavier wasn't consuming these eggs, Xavier would not be the heroine hero that she is.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So now our undead zombie is coated thoroughly in that ooze.
Time for another poll.
And I just want to clarify that Delilah's nowhere near this, right? Because I would be in hell. I would be in actual. Yeah.
Where is Delilah?
Yeah, where did you go, Delilah?
Me? Are you?
Yeah,
with me?
I was back with A.
But now that Ash Campede is in the same place, I'm a little confused about the geography of.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
Ash Campede. Then did I follow him as he became an undead?
Yeah, you probably saw this unless you intentionally were like, no, I don't want to be around this resurrection.
Well,
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this situation.
look, A, I couldn't agree more. That's messed up. And I'm also a wizard. So, like, necromancy, fully a semester. I don't like this one little bit, though. I thought he was a ranger.
It stinks. It's like literally smells bad.
Bad eggs.
Bad eggs.
Rotten eggs.
Okay,
Lisa,
Mayor
you
Z,
wanted to-
hold on. What did you just do and why did you
Mayor
do
Z
it?
for zombie.
Ah! How do we not put that together?
How did we not
We
know?
never asked what the Z was for.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's about to become a PvP battle.
No, I'll defend him with to my dying
Okay,
breath.
good. Because I'm down a tunnel.
I just really like his sort of like domestic policies. So if you have to trade a little necromancy for it, it be that way.
Yeah. To be clear, in my mind, I think Mayor Z was like trying to go through their Rolodex of spells and maybe cast this one knowing that it brings people back to life, but forgetting that it turns them into zombies.
Yeah, that's fair.
I always
I
forget
think
that
Mayor Z
part.
has demonstrated a certain incompetency that would like support that.
This is the most deeply competent thing I've ever seen you do, and I am horrified. Mayor for life. Let's do this to all the other rat people, I guess. What's happening?
As you
Taking
say
all
that,
those
Ash
Turkish
Campede
donations.
kind of
I need to
like
know the
mimics your
effects.
emotions, and also goes, Mayor for life.
Oh God.
I need to know the effects of the eggs on this were-rat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your intended effect, Mayor?
Well, I thought it was important not to just let a loose zombie, particularly when our forward deployed Eggs and Cece weren't there to help. I was attempting to neutralize the zombie, and I still haven't lost faith that deep inside of Ash Campy, deep inside, there's some redeemable quality. So. Yeah.
All right, we could do a poll for this. Okay. Option 1 will be that now instead of brains, Ash Campete is a zombie that only eats eggs.
I love that. But I feel like he's got to eat one person's face first. And I feel like
And
Cinnamon was
realize-
standing real close.
Ooh, Cinnamon's face just so he knows he's an egg only boy.
You know what?
is
You know
important.
what? Option 2, he eats someone's face.
Yeah.
If that rat eats Cinnamon's face, I'm gonna pop him twice.
Well, what's option 3? What's option 3?
Oh goodness. Let's see. Option 3. Oh, option 3 is Mayor Z thinks he's on an eggs only diet now, but he still eats human flesh when Mayor Z is not looking.
Oh no! Immediate jump in number 3.
I think people didn't even know what it was yet, and they just already voted. Like whatever the third option is.
It just
You've
Again,
conditioned
this
them
does
that
not
the
bode
third
well
thing
for
is
real
gonna be
life.
the best. You've conditioned them that the third thing's always going to be the best thing.
Usually the third thing is like the last thing I thought of. So that's really like great.
Look, if I learned anything from
just
20
give-
Sided Tavern is whatever you say third is what they're gonna go with.
That's all I can remember. Steve, I'm really impressed with your ability to type that so fast on the fly.
It's better than my ability to recognize canonical creatures instead of putting in cobalt and rail rats. So
Listen, Rail Rats is great because this is now
You're
my
just pointing-
favorite NPC I've ever played.
I think that, I mean, I do think that even our were rats are probably, you know, urbanists. I don't know about Mayor Z's transit policy. It's unclear.
I don't have time to think about that right now. We're in the middle of a two-front war.
We're in the middle of trying to turn an
Pretty close
undead
one.
were-rat back into a regular were-rat by means of egg facial.
Oh, excellent.
Oh gosh, it's
Excellent.
pretty close.
I keep missing that one.
Oh, okay. Someone vote for option 1 because we got to get this thing back on some were rails.
Ooh.
come on, kids, come on.
I think this feels like
more
a pretty
chaos.
coalesced vote. I mean, the options where the Ashcan Pete ate some eggs, both very popular, but the human flesh one in secret does seem to have officially won out.
All right. So with that, Mayor Z, you think in your mind that Ashcan Pete is reformed. He's only going to eat eggs from here on out. But the rest of you notice that as soon as Mayor Z turns his back, he does begin attempting to gnaw at the arms and legs of anybody that happens to wander too close to him.
I'm no stranger to being eaten by these things, by the way.
What?
I'm no stranger to succumbing to the ravenous appetites of ungodly otherworld creatures. So if he
This
eats
happened to
the
Mayor Z
mayor,
before?
This is yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
is Mayor Z really a zombie?
What's his backstory? What?
That was the most
He doesn't like to talk
insidious.
about it.
Mayor Z
God.
moved. Yeah. I feel like Mayor Z had COVID too many times,
Oh
and it's
no.
affected his brain, and everything he tries to do just goes wrong. He just keeps trying, and it just, it would not be surprising to me if Pete ate the mayor.
This mayor needs a pep talk. He's feeling down on himself, I think. Who is close? Delilah.
I mean, I've been so pro mayor, and why are you so down on yourself?
We don't want you to get eaten by were-rats.
Yeah.
Zombie were-rats, Mayor Z.
Mayor Z, what's your whole deal right now? It seems like you've sort of you're spiraling.
Delilah,
Yeah.
please go and get Xavier and Cece and bring them back to kill Pete, and then we'll regroup and figure out what to do about the tied up opponent I've got in the forward position.
Okay, that made perfect sense to me, and I trust you implicitly. I go off to find eggs and CC.
Now that I've got the new directive that we're going back and killing Pete again, I'm just gonna go after Pete again.
Yeah, just go kill Pete, I guess.
Pete, a little bit slack-jawed, kind of turns to look at you and goes, "Eggs?"
I'm A, and I'm gonna try to hit him again.
Sure.
Ah, I think this is not difficult for you to do.
I rolled an 18 plus 5 is a 23.
Incredible.
And he's not particularly dexterous.
Yeah, I popped him.
You're able to dispatch. I almost called him eggs. Ash can Pete. As you're like hitting him once and then twice, he almost like squares up with you, almost as though to protect the mayor.
Aw.
That's nice.
Still being a loyal mayorite.
Till the
so
end.
Nice. It's nice you're protecting the mayor. It's just the eating of other people's flesh part that we can't abide, you know. So we gotta choose there. Sorry, Pete. Thwack.
Oh, he just takes it. What a little guy.
Aw, bye, little guy.
champ.
Eggs.
Sure.
Is he dead? Is he good and dead?
Wow.
I love Mayor Z. This is great. I was going to put in my CV for like a sort of like, I don't know, Secretary of the Interior, but now I just want to be your sort of propaganda machine. Let's be a regime instead.
I feel like you'd be a minister of intelligence, you know what I mean? Because you're really smart.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice. The thing is, I'm a pretty low-level wizard, all things considered, and I just like following orders.
Well, if you think about it, Cinnamon says, standing
Oh
over
God,
the
you're still
dead
there.
body of Ash Camp Pete, making sure he's dead by like stabbing him because she now believes that he's
great.
the head of security. Stabs him in the head. Is like, you have to go for the braid because otherwise they could come back to life. But yeah, if you think about it, you're still like the highest level wizard of this town.
Oh my God, thank you, Cinnamon. I just wipe like undead blood a little off my face. Like, you're very kind.
As the
And you're
head
doing
of
a really
security,
good job.
I will lead the expedition into the tunnels to have us regroup.
Sounds good. Help me find Cece and eggs.
Can we cut back and I stab these rats?
Yes.
Great, because I've been holding this long sword.
So here's what's going to happen. You're going to have 2 rounds to hopefully survive and not be incapacitated or taken captive in any way before the cavalry arrives. Cece, you are good and hidden. So if you want to aid Xavier in any way, or if you want to focus on the captives, that is completely your prerogative.
I want to do both because I'm not binary. I want to untie the mayoral candidate, and I want to back up eggs.
Amazing. Okay. So let's go ahead and just get a quick initiative roll so we can figure out who's going to go first.
That's going to be an 8.
An 8. Perfect.
That's I have to see what I add. Oh, that's a 22.
Oh.
22. Wow. All right.
The shiny dice are rolling really high, and I have a really high initiative.
Okay, 7, 17, 18. The rats are going to attack in 3 groups at 3 different initiatives, but they're kind of paired up just to make things easier for me. Because I think, okay, so there's going to be a group of 2.
I wish I were paired up.
And another group of 3. Aww.
I'm still searching for my love, despite the fact that everything this day has gone wrong.
Do you say this out loud?
Always. There is no interior monologue for eggs.
Can I just yell from farther back down the tunnel? What about Creel?
I thought you were interested in Krill.
Oh, I mean, like, no.
You want to see if there's like a triad situation that might work for us?
We all got 2 hands. Yeah, that sounds great.
I feel like Cousin Crow would be into that.
Great.
We'll
Okay.
discuss it after this battle.
Sounds
In the
good.
shadows, Cece
excited.
just looks disappointed.
Can we also be
Oh,
like running to kind of catch up?
Yeah.
Yes. You'll be there in 2 rounds. Okay.
Perfect.
So,
Good idea.
Cece, you're up first.
Tunnels echo. So
I think you said you wanted to try to rescue the captives first.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just going to need 2 rolls.
Specifically the mayor.
Okay.
Or
Perfect.
the mayoral candidate.
Yes. The first roll will be to determine whether you can get to them while not being noticed by one of the packs of rats. And the second roll will be a sleight of hand to see if you can get their bondages off.
Well,
leave it on, maybe.
the stealthing roll is the first one.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if
Exterior monologue. Nice
Exterior mount. That's
I'm
amazing.
gonna use a luck point to give myself advantage because I rolled a 2, and I
Oh,
think that'd be bad for stealthing. Great. I'm gonna use advantage to no, I can't. I got a. What do I add to my stealth? I have to click back. Oh, okay. That's a flat 10.
A flat 10. All right. And then go ahead and give me the stealth or the sleight of hand roll. Because you still get to do that
one.
Just determine whether or not they can see it.
26.
26. Okay. So you are able to kind of creep forward and get the bindings around Marshall Bootson free. But unfortunately, one of the captors does notice you. I think you do have, that would have been like probably about half of your movement and your action. Do you want to use your other half of movement to do anything?
Yes. I'm trying to see if I have I already used my action. I don't think I have a bonus action. Wait.
You should have cunning action. So if you want to attempt to hide after being noticed by one of the were-rats, you could.
Oh yeah, definitely. I wanna hide. I wanna hide again. I wanna say to Marshall Bootson, quick, go back. And then notice that I've been noticing, go, oops, and just dive into the pile of cases and try to disappear again.
Okay, amazing. Go ahead and give me a second stealth roll.
6 plus 5. 13. Or, no. 6 plus 7 is 13. Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right. With that, let me just. Okay. You are able to dive into some of the crates and makeshift like provisions that they've brought here. Mostly it's like fuel and kindling and things like that to set things on fire. You're able to dive into them and completely obfuscate yourself. Sort of like shifting his attention to the now freed Marshall Bootson. The one pack of the were-rats instead tries to restrain him again and say, "He's free, get him!"
The rat's a cockney.
But they only rolled was a 12. And Marshall's pretty strong. He's got some half work in him. So he is able to kind of wrestle with and get the first pack of were-rats off of him. The other pack that is like sort of distracted by Xavier, kind of rushing out into the middle of them and trying to attack them, instead attacks Xavier. Let's see. They're going to have, a total of, because there's, how many are in this pack? I have this written down. This one has 3 of them. So there's going to be 3 short sword attacks and 3 bites coming at you, Xavier. The first one is the short sword attacks 19, 16, and 12.
My AC is 19, and it froze on me licking my lips.
So that is only 1 hit because meets it beats it. And then for the bite, we've got 3 bites. These are the ones we really want to avoid. An 11, a 9, and a 10. So none of those hit either. So 1 short sword strikes true. as you kind of dodge and weave between all of these were-rats, skillfully brandishing your blade around you as you do so. You only take 8 piercing damage. And now it is your turn.
Piercing. All right. I'm going to pull out instead of a longsword, I put that away and I pull out my glaive because I have the graze ability. Oh, and that is a 22 to hit.
Definitely a hit.
Oh man, what's a glaive? It doesn't matter. Okay, great. We're gonna do other dice. Remember? I remembered the other dice. Okay, we're gonna do. Oh, that is a 7 plus 1. That's 8.
8.
Nice.
Perfect. Your blade strikes out with like a deft, like sort of reach to it as you interpose it to kind of like put some space between you and all of these were-rats. You are so outnumbered here. And let's see.
Let
here.
me go
That
ahead.
graze ability. Yeah.
Let me take that would only be if I missed. But you know what? The time is nigh. I want to vote for Marshall Bootson, and I'm gonna action surge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah.
I believe in free childcare. Great.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be a 23.
That is definitely a hit.
Okay, here we go.
I think Eggs is the perfect man.
That's a 7.
Your foe is dispatched. One of the rats goes down. These are only minion rat people. And their
I'm
numbers
really sorry about this.
their numbers are thereby reduced by 1. Is that your turn?
That's it.
The other pack of rats, dismayed that you've killed Stick Liquor.
Sorry, what'd you call that? That's my nickname too.
His name is my name. Dismayed that Stick Liquor.
Whenever I go out, people always shout,
"There goes Stick Liquor."
Xavier Stick Liquor guy.
You hear them say, "Stick Liquor, no!"
Oh, me? Oh, no.
And they mill around you and attempt to strike you again. So once again, it's going to be 3 short sword attacks and 3 bite attacks. That's a tough one. So that's a 23, a 12, and a 17. So I think only one of the short sword attack hits. And then the bite attack, which I have a 15, a 19, and a 9. So 1 bite and 1 short sword coming at you.
I stare at what I've done, wondering, what was the point? Did it feel good?
Wow.
Stick Liquor will never come back.
Not if the mayor has anything to say about it.
I want to win on the merits, not based on some rescue damage.
The mayor also said something about one of the candidates being tied up, so he might be part of this.
I think it's true. Beginning to believe.
That is alternative fact number 1.
That's 6 damage from the short sword, and then let's see, another 6 damage from the bite.
Poof. Great. So 12 is going to put me at 14.
Give me a
Taking 20
constitution
damage
save.
already.
Give me a constitution save. You need to beat an 11.
Nat 20.
Let's go.
Let's go.
As the
You turn the rat into a human.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's do a poll.
Tear falls from my face. I flex every muscle in my body, and that bite just bounces off. I mean,
Yeah.
with a lot of fun.
I think this is perfect. We should do a poll with that amazing nat 20. I think option 1, the were-rat turns back into their human form, stunned by your physique and you being the epitome of what an engaged member of democracy should be. Number 2, you notice the were-rat is very attractive and maybe would be attractive when they turn back into a human after the full moon is over. Is this your soulmate?
Stick liquor, let's talk.
Oh no!
Stick liquor, let's what?
Talk.
Let's talk.
Just talk.
What's all
Option
And-
3,
oh, God.
Delilah watches in the back and ovulates.
I think that's gonna happen regardless.
Yeah, that's fair. You don't even have to vote about that one.
Okay.
Number 3, if we've taken that Delilah ovulating would happen regardless, maybe number 3 could be the were-rat inspired by her courage decides to fight with you rather than against you.
Oh, I like
I
that.
think that in all of these, you're bringing the rat back to life no matter what, I think is
Yeah.
what I'm hearing.
That's
Yeah.
that 20 is a revival 20.
No. This is the rat that bit you.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't stick liquor?
No, Stick Licker's dead, guys.
Oh.
I took it as you were standing over Stick Licker's body and you were distracted, and
Yeah.
and that's why one of these other rats was able to grab you and bite you.
Bit my tight flesh.
Yeah.
I'm loving the
You're
dedication to
tight.
option 2.
And I think our story needed a little romance. I think that was missing.
It did. It needed a romantic.
We'll see if it
twist.
gets there. We don't know yet.
True. You can let your voice be heard by going to adventuresforharris.com. If you donate, you should donate. You'll get a vote too.
So if number 2 wins, this means that it's a relationship like a what is that dude doing with that girl kind of a situation.
Was
It is
We don't know what it's going to look like.
but it's dead stick liquor. Like
It's not stick
dead.
liquor. It's stick liquor
No.
buddy.
New rat.
Stick
You
Licker is
can't do
dead,
this.
guys. You have to let it go.
It says revived. That's what's throwing us off.
yeah.
But come back to human form. So it's
Yeah,
like
I
straight
think
up come back to human
Dehumanized.
form.
This is another pack of rats. There are 3 packs.
All right. I think we're gonna call it. So it sounds to me like in a yet unnamed non-stick liquor were-rat has reconverted to human form and may or may not be attractive, to be TBD, to be determined right now.
Yes. You feel the teeth about to puncture your arm. And then as this were-rat is holding your arm about to bite you, your eyes meet.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
And in the seeing their reflection in your eyes, you see the curse begin to fall away. And as it does, the fur kind of melting into the flesh, a human stands before you.
No,
My
Donica?
God, you're beautiful.
So who knew
Yes,
under all that rat fur?
Splendid as the moon itself.
Shucks. Are you, do you like mystery novels? What are you into, is what I'm trying to say. Do you work out? It's not a big deal if you don't, but like I could teach you a few pointers on form. What's
I
your
have to
name?
admit,
Mhm.
with my job, I do so much physical labor that I don't have a lot of time to work out.
Oh, but
Have we established the pectoralis condition of the revived?
yeah. We need to check that out.
Yeah.
What's that
What's that
situation?
like?
Oh,
Oh, Aabria.
What?
Or
It's steamy in here.
uh-huh. Is that? Do I feel ovulation nearby?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. If Eggs is very aware of eggs at all times, like he's got to know that his homegirl Delilah just dropped a couple.
Let's
go.
A cup.
My name, well,
Mayor Z has passed laws permitting all of this.
good.
This is
Thank
we are
God.
very liberal Ashland society.
Yeah,
I just
rat.
want to know that may
Human
not have
marriage
always
should
been
be
a
allowed.
post rat love is fine here.
Thank
Good.
you.
The mayor is so progressive.
Did you read all those proclamations on the wall of the tavern before it burnt down?
I did. I have to admit, it's kind of embarrassing to tell you my name. You see, in Were Rat Society, we tend to have strange names. I don't think you would ever accept it.
Try me. You know, I was
I'm
born with
related
just an
to
E.
Sticklicker, and my name is Egg Sucker. When I was young, I used to sneak into the chicken coop and suck on eggs, and it granted me this nasty nickname that I've never been able to shake. It's so embarrassing.
I don't have words to express how much I love your name. And he's going to ask for consent. Could I do like a romantic, like sweep you off your feet, smooch right now?
I would love nothing more.
He does just that, but not before popping an egg into his mouth and swallowing it. And then he cracks one. No, sorry, a whole egg. Holds it out, just out of reach of Egg Licker's tongue.
Yeah, you started this. Hey, Jasmine, I hope we're all learning something super important about never, ever, ever gut checking Becca. She will never back down. Not ever. She's put all of us on the ropes so many times. I watched Brennan, like he almost died in a scene with Becca. The man did. So go ahead and suck that egg. Yeah, have the little rat guy suck that
egg.
Right.
Egg sucker, egg sucker. I completely got your name wrong. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah. Get in there. Yep. We're in the find out era.
That's the native tradition is you name someone based off of the activity that they're observed.
Exactly. This is how names are created.
Let's go.
We fade to black. Adult moment.
Fade to black.
Between these two. And I was going to make this go on for 2 rounds, but that's you've bested me, and your party is here now because I can't make this go on.
What we missed? Why is it so black in this part of the tunnel?
Too strong.
Really dark in here.
Did it just fade? Is it? Can we turn the lights back up? What's happening? What?
I know I'm
turn it back
right.
down. Turn it back down.
We're having an existential crisis.
Mayor Z just in the back with like retina, like cat retinas, just watching.
Cece's pulled out the bow and arrow and has had a bead on Egg Sucker the whole time. It just goes, oh God, no.
Yeah.
Not this one, Cece. She's good now. I just casually stroke her face.
Incredible. Well, that's
you all
happening.
Burst out onto
Come on,
the
Egg.
scene.
It's really Chekhov's egg. We had to get there.
Chekhov's egg.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me some initiative rolls.
Oh yeah. Can we roll initiative now?
Are we fighting now? Is it happening? Is the magic happening? All right.
Can I still get my second turn?
Yes, actually, you're top of the initiative. So, yeah, your aim is trained on Egg Sucker, and then you're like, oh no. Do you shoot someone else instead, or what do you do?
I'm gonna light the things next to me on fire.
Okay, you can definitely do that.
I'm gonna be like, wow, things have gotten weird. I'm gonna use my dagger and a piece of iron, and I'm just gonna spark it up and light all the flammable things next to me on fire, because that's what a pyromaniac does when they're panicked.
Amazing. Yeah, you're able to do so easily. This is a very simple action for you that is so, in love with fire. And the flame immediately turns into the smallest of flame immediately turns into like an inferno of almost explosive nature. Give me an acrobatics check to see if you can get out of the way in time.
Let me see what I add to this. 21.
21. You are able to deftly roll out of the way just as one of the biggest barrels explodes. Yeah, Xavier, give me an acrobatics check as well. And we'll also do an
Athletics,
check
maybe?
for
exploding barrels like Donkey Kong.
yeah, basically, yes. Good reference though. I like that.
If it's athletics, I can get advantage. That's fine. If I just take mad dash with my lady in my arms.
You know what? Yes, if you're carrying her, then yes.
I'm sorry, what's her name again?
Nat 20. Eggsucker? Her name is
Let's
Eggsucker.
go.
Delilah, later, I would like to introduce you. Perhaps we could do dinner. This is Eggsucker. Anyway, let's run now. And
Okay.
with a nat 20, I have a 25. So I'd like to maybe pick up Delilah on my way too.
Yeah, please let me be picked up. Thank you.
Okay. Let's see. And
Running, I'm still running. I'm running.
And I'm just having a conversation with Eggsucker, like being hoisted on the other side. Like, you seem quite lovely.
I think that it's like each shoulder is a seat.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay, great.
Strong.
Yeah.
So strong.
Yes. So the first group of rats fails their dexterity save, and one of them is immolated, and the other, whereas one survives. The second group is kind of like in shock and awe, staring at what has transpired between Xavier and Eggsucker.
Can you believe we didn't plan these characters in
Yeah.
advance? Wow.
And they were actually already backing away. So they're pretty safe, actually. They were already backing away from like the egg makeout. So they're at a safe distance, and they also make their dex save. The third group of rats, of course, no longer, their numbers now dwindled because one of them has eloped with Xavier, is hit with the full force of this torrent. And one of them is also reduced to ashes. And thankfully, Marshal Bootson is able to duck quickly. But when he sees that the remaining villagers are in trouble, he actually throws himself in front of them, taking the brunt of the damage, but saving the rest of the tied up citizens from the massive explosion that has gone off. What is everybody else's initiative?
21.
21. Perfect.
6.
It's hard to do things from on top of someone's shoulder.
Listen.
Yeah, it's a dead last.
Listen.
And Mayor Z, are you involved in the combat or issuing orders from the safety of the tunnel?
I thought I was watching on there was cameras, and I'm sort of watching
Orbs.
what's happening. Yeah.
Yeah, there are scrying orbs that are floating around the battle as Mayor Z is sitting in the town observing the battlefront from afar.
Yeah. Unable
When
to
did you turn
direct.
into the architect?
In
from
which
The
way are you?
Matrix?
Yeah. Are you?
Such a good
Incredible.
cut. It's such a deep cut, but such a good one. Hey, you are up.
Hey, I finally made it here. What the hell is happening? Okay, so what is happening? Who am I? What's happening here?
There are, let's see, I think 4 rats left.
Wait,
and
I
you see
killed
that
one. I smooched
Mhm.
one. 2 got blasted by fire,
and
and there were 8.
there were 8. So there's only 4 left.
All right. So I'd like to pop one of them, and then I'd like to sweep the leg on one of them, and then to flurry of blows, pop another one.
Okay, amazing.
So that is an 18 plus 5, 23.
That's a hit.
That is a 12 plus 5, 17.
That is also a hit.
That is a 19 plus 5. That's a 24.
Imagine if that was a miss.
All 3 of those are hits.
Okay, so puppy dice. Excuse me. I have to pull out my dice. It takes me a second. All right. That is a 1 plus 3 for 4 for the first one.
Okay.
And then 6 plus 3 is 9.
Before you continue, so there's a 4 for the first one. I think they get to make a dexterity save or they're knocked prone because you did hit them with your
I knew that.
So let's see. They're gonna make a quick little dex save. That's only a 7.
Oh yeah, no.
Plus 2. Okay, so they are knocked prone as well as they take 4 damage. All right, and then do you want to continue hitting the one on the floor, or do you want to direct those hits somewhere else?
I'm going to direct the hit somewhere else because then it'll be easy to hit the one who's prone for someone else.
Perfect. All right.
The first damage was 6 plus 3, right? It's all plus 3. Yes. 6 plus 3, which is 9. And 5 plus 3, which is 8. So 17 damage on the second one.
Knocked out. Like I said, these are minions. They're lesser were rats than Ashcan Pete was. So another rat goes down, leaving only 3 with 1 prone.
With my movement, I'd like to get in between. I'd like to protect. So I'd like to get in between the any people left, and any of our citizens left, and the rat people.
Okay, perfect. It is the one who's knocked prone, their turn. Let's see. They're probably going to use their entire turn to stand up and not attack or move this turn. But they are no longer prone. The second rat that's still standing is going to go for, let's see, who would he be closest to? I think it would be Delilah and Eggsucker and Xavier, since they had kind of ran in the same direction.
Sure.
But in a twist, he does not attack any of you, but attacks Eggsucker for their treachery.
No.
Oh.
Oh no.
Does she get an initiative order?
She goes in your initiative because
Okay,
she's being carried. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Let's see. The first hit is a 12, which is a hit with the short sword.
A really stupid, perhaps because we're both a shoulder. May I, if I see someone swinging at Eggsucker, who is important to my boy Eggs, can I hold her and then cast shield on the both of us?
Yes, you can definitely attempt to do so. Go ahead and give me a I think I'm gonna do a perception roll to see if you could see the hit coming. If you succeed on this, then yes, you can do shield.
Okay. 15 plus. Do you say in perception? Plus 2. Okay, so 17?
17. So you see the hit coming and you cast shield. I'm assuming at level 1.
Yes. Yeah.
Amazing. So the first hit is deflected skillfully as you bring up your shield just in time to make sure that Eggsucker is spared harm.
It's like a big egg and it gets hit and it cracks a little bit.
Oh,
is
flavorful.
I believe that shield increases your AC for the rest of the attacks, right?
Yeah.
So that would render the second hit, the bite, as he tries to turn her back into a rare rat, also ineffective.
Amazing.
Fantastic. So,
and that shield's up till my turn, and I'm at the bottom of initiative. So,
it is your turn, Xavier.
Oh God. I see this egg and I am delighted.
Oh.
To see my good friend who maybe something was going to happen with later, and my new love getting along so well. And I set them down gently within their slightly cracked egg, and I'm going to say, nobody goes for my girls. And I'm going to pull out my heavy crossbow and shoot a crossbow at this one that went for the that was coming for an egg.
Yeah, for sure. Roll to hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go.
13 to hit.
That's a hit.
Oh, great.
Sean,
Cool.
I love that you've updated your title.
Oh, sorry.
My computer, my laptop battery died, so now I'm on the phone, and
Oh no!
I felt the need to acknowledge reality with my new title.
Hey, if you're not
Pretty
updating
good.
your title with fun bits from the show, are you even playing?
Are you
on the
doing
internet?
You know what? I feel called out. I did do 5 damage to the egg hitter.
Could you imagine being an egg hitter?
I'm going to work on my comp, but I'm still listening. The mayor is still observing closely.
Hey, can we
With a glass
can
of
we
wine and
do?
some
I
candles.
I know we're in the middle of battle. I'd really love to know how the mayor's approval rating is doing right now.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah.
Alright.
There's a lot going on. All right. Let's get.
I feel like the mayor's not very engaged.
They're watching from Video Village.
All right. So
I am still unsure if the mayor knew about the tied-up mayoral candidate from the orbs or because he is part of it. I am
All right,
not
so-
convinced.
Well, we're finding out that apparently the mayor has cameras everywhere.
Silent state.
Great, now I'm the police state. That's exactly what I want.
Oh, I was thinking more like a voyeur.
Yeah, it's not
like wiring your
It's not
Airbnb
fascist,
to
it's
see
horny.
too much.
Bro's got orbs everywhere.
Like, stack the deck on this next vote here.
yeah.
Bro's
Hey,
got bored.
Discord votes. Is the poll work? Oh, there we go. We get some results in. Oh, starting off with the disapproval.
Oh
Wow.
The undecided, however,
Oh, how
they
the
still
mighty
are
have
holding out
fallen.
hope.
You know, it's yet to be determined whether this mayor is on the side of good or evil.
I
So
can't
far,
tell.
it's
I'm not
mostly
entirely sure.
necromancy and voyeurism.
I think these approval ratings reveal something more about the voters than
no. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. The internet or the Discord says Mayor Z's heel turn was the biggest shock to me. He seemed so sweet.
Listen, as a lich, Mayor Z is running on issues that matter to me. Necromancy.
Fair.
People are really they're
Vampires
worried
and
about the
liches
cameras,
need
man. They're worried about the
representation
surveillance
too.
state. They like you personally.
Yeah.
The cameras are tough.
Updated editorial. The Discord is great, y'all. You should pop in eventually. This is so hysterical.
All right, hey Discord, what do you need to see from the mayor to raise that approval rating? I think we in his political operation would like to know how we can win your approval, win your votes.
The mayor's finger is in the air, waiting to see which way the wind blows, and happy to do anything possible to survive.
Fair.
Let's stop this screen share, see if anything's coming in on Discord. Oh, people do want to know your running mate. And if it's Xavier or another egg-based something, perhaps egg sucker could get in there
But I'm
too.
gonna
People
make
also want to know what's going on with
Big
Cinnamon.
sucker can always get in
They
there.
also want a commitment to term limits.
Yeah.
I'm going to step away as a sign of patriotism and endorse A. A has done nothing but selfless sacrifice for this entire period of time. Nothing but heroism, simple truth. I'm all about A. And don't be deceived by whoever this what's my opponent's name who just got freed?
Bootson.
Marshall, yeah.
Yeah, Bootson was captured for a reason. I'm just saying that.
I accept your endorsement.
All right, there we go.
Well, that's
You
good.
have a
But,
running mate.
in the political operation then for this administration, if the endorsement's going to A, I think it's important that we poll for A.
Yeah.
So let's
I'm mind boggled.
We'll see how bad my numbers are. If even my endorsement pulls you down.
But A, who's your running mate?
Oh, probably Cinnamon, because she kept up with me even with those little legs. I was running for a really long time.
I've always got your back.
She kept up with me. Oh, that's pretty impressive. So she's my running mate for sure.
All right, so the vote now is we're taking the temperature, just non-binding results, but for age rating. Approved, disapprove, or undecided. You can vote. You can vote at home. Let us know how you're feeling about A.
Come on, guys, help me be useful. I really want to.
They just got in the race. We still have to define you a little bit, right? That's going to be important for you.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, you need to know what my platform is, what I'm running on. I believe in redemption. I love this love story that's happening over here with our friends Eggsucker and Eggs. Hey, it's Eggs and Eggs. Look at that. They got
That's so funny. I never even thought about that.
so much.
What will be our wedding hashtag? I'm really jumping the gun.
Egg and Eggs. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I think people should take care of each other. I think that's a big thing. Everybody should help out. Use your strengths to help the people who maybe aren't so strong in those areas, and do what my good friend Dee does and help me out when I'm not so strong in the smarts area, but she helps me out. People should help each other.
we're seeing that was 90%. Those are North Korean level approval numbers for you.
Wow.
So doing really well. People like the message about redemption.
I love that comparison, but thank you. I will take it. I will accept. Yay! Hey, Mayor, it's you and me. Hey, don't worry. All of y'all who are a little concerned about the mayor, I'll keep him on the straight and narrow. I'll make sure that he takes care of our people.
Not too straight and narrow.
No. I mean, keep him down, keep him on point. That's what I mean. Not like straight.
May I put my hat in the ring for the prison reform? I will be in charge of that as the token thief.
Hey, look at that. Mayor Z's back. He's back. He's back ass. I like it.
Back and stronger than ever with a new and eager running mate.
Yeah, Mayor Z, high five. Yeah, that works.
From A to Z. Hooray.
Oh, nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yard signs write themselves.
So now what? We stopped all the rats, right?
Wait.
Are all the rats gone? Have I gone yet?
Campaign mid-rat fight.
Yeah, I think we paused mid-rat fight. I remember Becca attacking with a crossbow.
Oh, I did 5 damage. Sorry.
Oh, you did 5 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that was a while ago.
No, that's okay. Sorry, I'm thinking now. That was your turn, I think.
Yeah, that's me. I could use second wind, but I feel like we've been on my turn for long enough. If I die, I deserve it.
Live your life.
One of the last remaining rats is actually going to attack Cece, seeing the carnage that they have wrought with setting the barrels on fire. They're going to use their hand crossbow, and they're going to shoot twice. The first one is an 18. The second one is a 17. Do either of those hit?
Who are they hitting?
You.
Oh no!
I feel like
my AC is 14.
They both hit then.
I feel like
Wait,
I've
I'm
observed.
Yes, Mayor Z.
I feel like I've observed this attack through my orbs, and my love for Cece is so strong that I'm now running down the tunnel as fast as I possibly can to try and save Cece.
Oh,
Right. Let's see. It's going to be 8 plus 4, 12 piercing damage, CC, as Mayor Z comes rushing forward to administer, I think, hopefully first aid. You burst out onto the scene. Do you want to heal, CC?
Do I?
Yes.
I brought some eggshell cream as a salve, just in case this occasion would, call for it. So of course I want to heal.
From now on, canonically, Cure Wounds uses eggshells as a somatic component. Yeah.
DC is on the ground, bleeding, just only 6 hit points left, and looks up and sees the mayor and goes, "You came to save me."
I wouldn't. Of course I came. Of course I came to save you. I couldn't stay away. I knew you could take care of yourself, but in this moment I had to try and help.
We are all
approval
better as a
rating.
team.
Think about that. If we do 2d8 plus 2, the mayor heals you for 9 hit points.
Woo! Thank you, Mayo.
And with that, we are dead last at Delilah's turn.
Hooray! So I've just been deposited off of Xavier's shoulder, and there's at least one rat.
Yes. There are 3. 2 of them are pretty heavily damaged.
What's the state of the explosions that we
There was more like.
In all
one big
fairness,
explosion,
it's just been a long 6 seconds, so I can't
Yeah.
tell if it's still actively exploding.
Yeah, the explosions have ceased for now.
All right. Well, that's a bummer. And there's no lingering flames in said tunnels.
I mean, there'd probably be some from the fuel that's kind of scattered, that's still burning in small puddles on the ground, but nothing that would block your way out or anything like that.
Oh, I don't want it to block my way out. I'm gonna kill that last rat with it. And I am a wizard, so I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind to push any remaining fire, kick it up with more oxygen and clear this tunnel like a backdraft.
Amazing.
That's what I'm hearing.
Backdraft. You remember Mayor Z's words about the backdraft. And you dispatch the remaining rats with ease as your gust of wind feeds the flames into a raging inferno, immolating the last of the rat men.
Hooray! I helped.
Huzzah!
Just absolutely a cacophony of flames being kicked up and heat and fury and embers everywhere and the screaming of rats dying in the background. And then Delilah just turns around.
Did we do that? Oh, I thought it was
arm in arm looking over our shoulders to see the final bursts of wind and flame going out. Oh, so amazing.
Beautiful.
You came to our rescue.
Yeah, of course. I've been here the whole time. I just get so sleepy whenever a fight breaks out. I'm like, what are we doing? Oh, that's right. A war crime. Delightful.
With your war crimes now finished, there is an eerie silence that descends upon the rat men camp as your enemies are now enemies no more. More ash for your pyres.
or lovers.
Yeah.
What? Stating facts.
Thank you for saving me from a horrible fate.
Can I just say your voice is super hot? Maybe my favorite thing about you. The list is long.
Okay, I'm just gonna go over here now.
No,
Thank
Delilah,
you.
please. I want
No, I don't
you
wanna
to
be
see
a part
all
of
of
it.
this.
Where's
Neverland.
Krell?
Let me count the ways I love
There's
you.
Krell.
1.
Where is
Okay,
Krell?
I cast Fade to Black on these two. It's a cantrip.
To go in for a smooch just before
You have to do the egg smooch just as
there is an egg. Yeah.
It is tradition. It is written in the book that in Ash Town history, at the end of every battle, anyone who's not paired up with someone automatically gets paired up for the
Yes.
festivities.
Is that a
100%.
holdover from the arranged marriage era?
Yeah.
It was a compromise.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, Mayor Z, can you arrange a marriage between me and that hot Minotaur? Thank you.
Thank you.
Grows the best.
Yeah,
Well,
he's great.
I can't arrange it, but based on your heroics, I can facilitate a very positive introduction.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh.
We've been introduced. I need you to flex some of that sort of like heavy power that you like allude to. Make it happen.
Well, I mean, if you're going to get right down to it, we have
Yeah.
preserved a lot of ash, and I suppose I could just gather it up and pay him off. But I'm not sure that's the.
Oh, I like that. No, it's
You do?
okay.
All right.
That's fine for me.
I've been sliding pocketfuls into my bag.
Just an ash dowry for the Minotaur. Thank you. This is not a love match.
To make 1,000 pounds of soap. A princely sum. And Krell will become the most rich Minotaur in the town.
Here's the soap.
He's still gonna deliver the mail because it's who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Universal basic ash come. We can't call it that. Hey, I was gonna make another joke, and then I realized what I said, so I'm gonna stop, and we have to keep playing.
Doing my headline.
Oh no.
Or
Well,
go.
something about chasing your bliss. I'm in hell because of what
How
I
do I
said.
spell come in this story?
You know. Follow your heart.
I behaved.
It's COOM from the post Latin for "you got to be kidding me."
Oh, okay.
You all reconvene in the city of Ashforge. Your festivities have been somewhat dampened, but you've prevailed once again. One thing is clear, however. With followers of the Horned Pilgrim coming out in such force, this is not a good sign, and this will not likely be their last attempt to thwart the very same town that caused the downfall of their great and dark patron that they worship. The Festival of Ash, as the sun begins to rise, is over, but somehow ended with more ash than you ever could have dreamed. Although the city is a bit destroyed, you know that you can rebuild it together if you work together. But now more than ever is this town in need of good leadership. Uncertainty abounds as the people gather around. But what words of wisdom do our brave heroes give them as they look to you, their saviors, for guidance?
I say follow your heart and believe in love, because if you do enough squats and you believe in the goodness of other people, then you can truly find compromise anywhere and maybe find a rat to love.
I think that we are not going to look to the past, Ash, anymore. We're going to turn the page and look to the future, because together, anything is possible.
Yeah, and you know, I and the mayor leading together, we understand that not everybody's going to believe the same things we do. I mean, maybe there are going to be rat people who don't really feel the same way about things. But that don't matter, because what we got to do is take care of everyone, because that's what leaders do. They take care of their people, whether they're rat people, human people, halfling people, zombie people. You take care of your people, and that's what we're going to do.
I agree with A. I think that the foundation of a good community is love and respect and protecting one another and not hurting each other. And that is why I am going to vote I will not tell you who because I do not have to, but I will vote.
I think that's beautiful. I don't know if there's anything I can say that hasn't been better said by the rest of the group, but at the end of the day, ash sort of as a metaphor, it's the remnants of a once essential or devastating blaze, but it's about what you do next with it. You turn it into something else. You make something good and useful and hopeful, and nothing's ever really lost, but you just keep moving forward with what you got and who you got. So that, and then maybe just use magic and kill people. I don't know.
And then bring them back to life.
Yeah.
Or fade to black.
Or fade the black.
Fade to black.
Quick epilogue. I'm just going to arrive on the doorstep of Eleanor Rose Thicket with a basket with an E on it, and an old basket, very stick bare, if you will. And I will knock.
The door opens. Yes, I must confess, I don't know what religion you're peddling, but I'm quite squarely
It's not about that.
in the camp of the Morning Lord. Oh, right, of course. Yes.
Do you recognize this basket?
Oh, that's an old model.
Are you my mom?
That's a rose weave, circa summer.
You ignored a
of
very important question. You
1810.
kept talking about the basket.
Well, it is a rather unique weave. We stopped making them quite a while ago. It's an antique. It could probably be. Well,
What else did you stop making quite a while ago?
you don't understand. I tried to take care of you from afar, but as a single mother and a businesswoman, I just thought having a child would ruin my life.
That is,
Because we don't have affordable health care in Ashforge or affordable
understand the
childcare, and it's
constraints you
really
were
the
working with,
platform
and
that I care the most about.
I know you did the best with what you had. I love you, Mom. I turned out okay. I embraced her.
She hugs you back.
I felt the love from afar.
I'm so sorry. My little egg.
A big egg.
Wait, what's his real name? Delilah's just 20 feet behind. What's his real name? We kind of all just did egg as a bit for the duration of his life.
Yeah, that's my friend Delilah.
Hi.
Well, can I be honest?
I don't know.
I always told myself if I had a big, strong boy, I would name him Batman, but people said that wasn't really appropriate, so maybe this is better.
Egg Savior Batman Rose Thicket. That's a perfect name.
The third.
No notes. Flawless.
Perfection.
10 out of 10.
That was very
Fade
dumb.
to black.
I love that.
My face hurts.
Oh, and thus concludes our adventure for Kamala Harris.
Yay!
Are you proud, Mamala?
Happy birthday.
It's your
We got
birthday,
you.
Gab. It's your birthday.
You think she'll watch the VOD?
For sure. She'll pick it up later.
Cool.
She just likes to watch it at 1.75x because she's busy.
I get that.
Very, very busy.
2 is too much.
2 is too much.
Mm-hmm.
My husband watches it too, and it's how I do think he could be a serial killer.
It was wild. 1.75 is the limit for me. Yeah.
You get it.
I don't
I'll
think
let-
I've
I'll
ever
let
played
Kamala-
a full game to beginning, middle, and end. So I have to say I learned an awful lot from you people.
Yeah, Sean, how was your maiden voyage into the world of a tabletop role-playing game? How'd you feel? How's it going?
It was eggs-tacular.
Love to hear it.
You were the best zombie necromancer mayor.
You were
Ranger that I've ever seen.
role-playing. We weren't sure which way. I was
It's
good. It
beautiful.
was complex.
I was
Complex.
giving necromancer. What can I say? I was trying to do hero, but it came out villain. I don't know.
That happens to the
Sometimes
best
it
of us.
I get that. I have that problem all the time.
Yeah. Facts.
It is the vibe. of a warrior.
Jasmine, you were wonderful. Thank you. for your leadership.
Thank you.
The rat people. I'm pretty sure I was born in the year of the rat, so I don't know how I was supposed to feel about them.
Yeah.
Game was for you.
Yeah, you all were fantastic. It was.
Game with us anytime, Sean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Every
Thank
now and then I
You
keep
and only
remembering
for
I was
you, I will go
trying
and finish Lord of
to
the
just
Rings.
whatever.
Oh,
I said that in a video from like way back, like when we did the handoff after the game I ran, and now I have to be a woman of my word. You are the reason.
I was thinking when the thing came back to life as a zombie, I was thinking of Stranger Things when I got eaten by the Demogorgon dogs.
Yeah.
But I forgot we were still in the story. So I had to recover.
The Discord was all about Bob when that started happening.
Yes.
I'm glad I wasn't paying attention to the Discord. It would have been one layer too many.
Respect.
But we're very glad for the Discord. Thank you, everyone on the Discord, for playing with us and playing with each other.
Do you think you'll give D&D another spin, Sean?
Say again?
Do you think you'll give D&D another spin sometime?
If you're the GM, of course.
Stop!
Sure.
Let's go!
Well, wait, I just want to say something. How many days are we away from this election?
Like 15.
Oh God.
We're 15 days away from hopefully electing the first woman president of the United States of America. But I've got 50 things that I wish I could split my body into going to all these different places the campaign wants to go to and talking to all these different groups that that are canvassing or that are phone banking or whatever. It's going to be very soon that we're all going to be looking at election challenges and hoping and wishing that we had enough money to make sure that we could protect democracy from the tyranny of that's not a surprise. The tyranny has announced itself. It has presented itself. It is operating. So we must thank you, all of you who donated, and give one more button smash before you take off, because the more I've been watching the news the last few days, the horrible sinking feeling I have is that now most of the responsible news stations and even others are telling the truth. And it almost feels like no one's listening. Yeah. So pray God we all vote, use our social media to the best of our ability, and put our resources to the best of our ability where we can, where they can be useful, and hope and trust that the kind of Ashlandic, peaceful realm that we ushered in can be replicated in the United States of America, and that this democratic process that's been going on for a couple of 100 years that's not right yet. It's not right, but we can keep using the structures that are here to improve ourselves as a species. And so I just pray that we all do that, and I'm sure we will, and we'll come back afterwards and we'll play more of this role-playing nonsense.
Yes.
Thank you, Sean. So yes, to that end, do head to adventurousferris.com and donate. You can still donate. That link is actually Sean's personal link, so you will make him look very good with the campaign. So you should do it for several reasons. The campaign needs money. They need money for the final stretch, so put it in there. But they also need work, right? So to that end, next weekend, we're going to be doing some phone banking events. So we're working with a terrific immersive artist named Brett Jackson from Live Action Attractions, who had designed and in 2020, ran very successfully some themed phone banks, sort of themed for spooky season and Halloween, called The Call Came From Inside the Country. So it'll be a little bit of fun, a little bit of community, a little bit of sort of jokes and mock calls, and then we'll get down to work and make some phone calls. If you've never done it before, of course it's terrifying, but that's why we'll get together first and do some
not that bad
and gamify it a little bit, because ultimately it does feel good and important and courageous and satisfying to get out there and really talk to voters. And if you're in this camp, you'll do join it. We'll send out in the follow-up to this the info for that next weekend. And then I'm working with a few other organizations on some phone banking events. We'll send you that too, because now for this final stretch, donate and phone bank, those are the two ways that you can make a difference.
And also, if you live in the Los Angeles area, I'm just going to shout this out. If you live in the Los Angeles area, we have groups leaving from the Wilshire office of OFACA. We have buses leaving on Friday for people to go and talk to voters in AZ, voters in Arizona, knock on their doors and meet them and talk to them. I hope you guys can hear me right now because it looks like my computer froze.
Yes,
If you want any information on that, you can write to info@slapmusicmedia.com, or you can check out the Slap Studios LA site because it will have all of the information there. Check it out on Instagram and all of that. We have that happening. We have phone banking happening here in our Beverly Hills office. We have tons of stuff going on over here too.
And as just to add, you guys nailed everything. I just want to add a tiny little thing. We make voting very difficult in this country. And somebody said during the game that I thought was beautiful is about helping each other, helping your neighbors. See how you can help people get to the polls. See how you can help give water to people standing in lines. I know it's going to be difficult to vote, but it is so worth the effort because this is going to determine everybody's future. So anything, if you feel like, I don't know how I can help in a big way, see how you can help in a little one, because every little bit does help.
Yep. The little ways are the big ways right now.
Do you want me to do my ritual?
Yes.
What's the ritual? Yes.
Sure.
Are we resurrecting a zombie?
Yeah.
Probably a little bit.
With the egg cream, the eggshell cream. No, I
That's
always
what you call us together.
At the end of like phone banking calls or whatever, I always do this speech from the Two Towers that people like. So if you guys want to hear it, I'm happy to do it.
Yes.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. It's like in the great stories, Mr. Frodo, the ones that really matter. Full of darkness and danger they were. And sometimes you didn't want to know the end because how could the end be happy? How could the world go back to the way it was when so much bad had happened? But in the end, it's only a passing thing, this shadow. Even darkness must pass and a new day will come. And when the sun shines, it'll shine out the clearer. Those are the stories that stayed with you, that meant something, even if you were too small to understand why. But I think, Mr. Frodo, I do understand now. Folk in those stories had lots of chances of going back, only they didn't. They kept going because they were holding on to something. What are we holding on to, Sam? That there's some good left in this world, Mr. Frodo, and it's worth fighting for.
It gets me every time.
I get that right.
I couldn't look at you guys. I couldn't look at you extraordinary storytellers while I was doing that because I would have felt unworthy.
Get out of here.
It gets me every time.
Samwise Gamgee is the true hero of Lord of the Rings. And
Truly.
I
There are speeches and they are right. Yeah.
I just want to give you the award, Sean, because I had the immense privilege of playing D&D with Dom last year, and his character flirted with mine, and I was like, there's no way that what's happening internally to me at a D&D table can be topped, and somehow what you just did.
Well, it is important to know, aside from these virtual love connections that we establish with each other, is that Samwise Gamgee was mayor of the Shire. He was mayor of the Shire for like 16 terms or something. So, that was somewhere in the back of my mind that but I think it was effortless for him. Sean Z had to really.
I enjoyed Mayor Z.
I
he was great.
4 more centuries. Let's go.
All right, I love you all. Bless you, and
Thank you, everybody.
See you on the road.
Mwah.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Sean Astin, as Mayor Z. Sean has got a Broadway play coming up. Do check that out. Thank you, Sean, so much for spending this time with us. Thank you, Anjali Bhimani as Thank you, Aabria Iyengar as Delilah. Thank you, Becca Scott as Xavier Batman. Something.
Rose Thicket.
Rose
Thicket. Xavier Batman Rose Thicket. Thank you, Bex as CC. Thanks for Jasmine Bhullar for creating this game and being our game master. And thanks for everyone at home for playing along, for chatting on the Discord with us, for hanging out with us.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you so much. I also want to shout out the inspiration for this was 20-Sided Tavern in New York. It is an off-Broadway show where you can do this live with hundreds of your fellow audience members. It's so much fun. Check it out. Dungeons and Dragons, the 20-Sided Tavern. Some of these folks here guest star in it from time to time. Our last hosts were Squirrelers Tavern in Los Angeles, which is a great immersive themed bar where you can get into this kind of world. The character art that you see here of Kamala and Tim was created by Never Ending. You can go to beneverending.com. So thank you to everybody. We'll send a little wrap-up email. Hope to see you at phone banking next weekend. And just for everybody who's joined us for these games, thank you so much for being a part of Adventures for Harris. Let's go, Harris Walls. Let's win this thing. Click that donation link. Sign up to phone bank. Find ways to get involved. Just talk to people and spread the word. And thanks, everyone, for hanging out with us.